Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, then, well, we don't. I understand 100%. I 100% agree with you. I understand, Janine. So, again, we're gonna be a little bit more hopeful than that, but overall, as far as the terms, remember what I told you. I don't know if Vincent texted you this, but I told you that those terms were preliminary terms. Those weren't solidified terms. It just was a snapshot to show you guys how the deal looks. But those are not the final numbers. So again, remember what I told you before we got off the last call. I said my whole job is to present that in a format where they can understand, but it's up to them to dictate and tell me what they're comfortable. So I just need to know, again, that was a snapshot. They just have to tell me, okay, what are they comfortable with as far as terms go. Because I completely agree with you. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's why you should do something. You don't. Of course
you don't. But why did she already spend the 15 whatever?
So not so that the only reason. So I mean, again, that's important. So we can try to figure it out. The biggest thing is with the amount of capital, like for example, if I were to come to the table with $90,000,
bro, I'm telling you, you
so
really
two things
don't
matter
make
to
this
me.
lady.
Number one, it's okay. Can I cash flow on that estate? So as long as I can cash flow, that's completely fine. But number two, it's about how much capital I'm putting up front because I have to see how fast I can make that cash.
No, I'm saying
because that's the best. I don't want to leave too much money into a deal, into one single deal. I want to be able to buy several
energy in
deals,
2024.
right?
So like she just
basically what I'm saying is coming up front with all that capital, that it can be kind of difficult. I would just have to go back and see what it is I can cash flow. Because remember, we're partners. Essentially, I'm not looking to keep them in the deal 2 years. Again, if let's just say, for example, I know I was telling you we actually do a lot of midterm rentals where we rent out to like insurance clients and travel nurses and things like that, right? So let's just say, for example, 1 month I'm able to do $10,000-$15,000. Of course, it's no problem giving them an extra $6,000-$7,000 towards the remaining equity if I can. But again, it varies. So that's kind of the biggest thing. We're kind of like partners in the deal, but we don't have to carry it 20 years. I mean, if they want something shorter, they would just have to let me know what that looks like. I don't know, what's the longest, I guess you would have to tell me what would be the shortest amount of time you can do. But, so what's the amount? So typically on average, with situations like this where they need the equity a little bit faster, we typically like to do it somewhere in between 5 to 7 years. But I mean, again, I told you that's kind of like the shortest we like to do it. And there's actually a reason for those numbers. We don't just throw out the numbers. There's actually like a scientific reason we do this. So with all the research that we've done in the real estate, we find that sometimes the markets go through cycles every 5 to 7 years. If the interest rates were a little bit better, we would most definitely 1 and 2, 3 year balloon would be a lot more possible. But right now, with the way that the market is, if we were to go in and refinance out and pull the capital out to cash them out in 1 year, it would put us in a hole, right? So I mean, again, we. Mm-hmm. Let's just say you can do a 5 year. Right. And let's just hypothetically say they both pass away before the 5th year. Is there anything put in place where it can go to their son? Oh, 100%. So that's actually what we've done before. And I was actually about to suggest that since they're on the older side, what we can typically do, right? We can have something in the agreement where, hey, in the event that let's say they do pass that remaining equity, we can have their son now take control, or he can inherit that remaining equity. And that's something we've actually done before. If they're worried about that, we can place that in the agreement beforehand. We just would need their son's information, and just kind of like we would actually need open communication with their son as well. So in the event that does happen, any remaining equity we can have that passed down to him. If that makes sense. Yeah, so that is a possibility. Mhm.
So, to go back to them, I need two things.
Okay.
I need, you know, if they could do, can you do half down and half in 5 years, or what's the most amount that you could give them down up front?
Well, I mean, again, that down payment would really just depend on what we can cash flow from the property. So I would just have to go back, because again, the biggest thing to me, it's just gonna depend on the cash flow, because one thing I don't wanna do is I wanna make sure that we're comfortably able to take care of the mortgage, put some money back to keep the property, up, and everything, because remember, it's a partnership, so anything I make on my net profit, I can split that with them, so. Again, I would just have to see what the cash flow looks like, but I mean, let me go back and see if I can try and put something together, we'll see how half down, looks, and we can go from there. But what would be the second thing you do?
They wanna see what that contract looks like.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem at all. I can get the contract over to them and let them take a look at it.
Okay, and can you give me something in writing, some detail about that executory contract?
Oh, yeah.
What that looks like?
Yeah, of course. I can give you something in detail right now what the executory contract looks like. Again, remember this executory contract is always a secondary to the first one, but that it is a fallback in the event that, you're worried about the doing sale and things with the solar company. So it's just a secondary, but I can see you over how that looks. That's not an issue.
Okay, and so just to make sure that you have all the right information, they have the solar company, right, which is they're in contract with for that lease. And then they have their mortgage, which we talked about.
Okay.
On the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the 25,000 that we spoke about. I know I mentioned to Vincent, which is the home equity line, which is basically a second mortgage with the same bank.
Right.
Yeah, so I thought that was a down payment on the solar. That was actually, they replaced the roof. So that replaced the roof. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, good news, it's a newer roof, but, so just so you know exactly what each three things are, because there's gonna be three liens against the house, right?
Okay.
So, three loans.
Okay, perfect. So, okay, let me just make sure. I just want to make sure I'm getting everything quick. So the 25K will be a lien against the house for the new roof. Then we have a separate solar lien, and then we have the actual mortgage itself.
Correct.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, yeah, it's not an issue at all. Like I said, we taking properties down one more, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think the mortgage is about 250.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, I think I got most of that information from Vincent. I'll go relook at it and then I'll go adjust accordingly. Now, if you can go actually have that conversation with the owner, see if that 5-bedroom balloon is something that they would be open to. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put some pen and paper and see how the numbers look as far as bringing half up front. And again, I can't make any promises, but I will see what it looks like.
Yeah, I think the 5-year would at least be a lot more palatable than the 20 years.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you could, especially if it could be near to the sun, so if you can get me those other numbers and then a copy of the contract, let's see what we can do from there.
Okay, beautiful, Janine. Well, I'll go ahead and get that going, and then I'll see what we can put together, see what we can do. I should have your answer either by the end of the day today or early Monday morning.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. Steve.
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait, do you have a company name, or are you just doing this on your own?
Nah, so I actually have a big company, Janine. It's actually me and my two other partners, Mamadou and Andrew. We're a pretty big company. We have a bunch of employees. Also, as well, if you want, what I can do for Vincent, because Vincent works with us pretty closely as well, I can send you over our YouTube channel. Like, we work with agents all the time. We actually love working with agents. So maybe you can get a little bit more clarity on who we are and what we do.
Yeah, because, they were asking me, obviously they want to know who they're getting involved with.
100%. I told you it's some marriage.
So if you could say stuff over about you and your company, that would be great.
Okay, yeah, we'll do. What I'll do is I'll text that over to Vincent. I'll also let him see you our YouTube page and our channel so you can meet us and see what we do. It's not a problem.
Okay, I appreciate it.
And
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. All right. Yeah, Vincent, I'm gonna call you back, G. I'm in the mastermind right now, man. But good stuff. I'll go ahead and I will get everything going with her. So yeah, I got you.
Alright, sounds good, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Okay.
Your entry fee.
Oh no, it's
She want a bigger entry fee.
Mhm.
So this moment that we studied, she want a bigger entry fee.
Mhm.
And then she want what the reason for the 5-year balloon, like when we extend the balloon, what the reason for the balloon?
So she want the balloon because these people 80, right?
Mm-hmm.
So their son is younger. So they already know that they're gonna get ready to pass away. So and this a whole bunch of they know that they're gonna get ready to pass away. Just do some health issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her, hey, listen, even on the last call, I told her I know they're probably gonna want. I didn't mention the balloon at first, but I said I know they're on the older side, so they would have to just let me know what they do. So I knew the balloon was coming. But they getting ready to pass away due to some health problems, so they want to let their son inherit the money. But they don't want him to have the cash. So they just want
Yeah, but what would be the explanation?
Guys, let us know in the comments if you can hear the audio. I want to make sure.
What would be the explanation for the balloon? Because she have a problem with the balloon, but how you could have overcome the seller objection to tell her, hey, this is why we chose 7 years. This is why I understand that I'm so possible, but this is why the balloon makes sense for 7 years. What explanation is that?
Oh yeah, I think I could have possibly told them, hey, listen, the reason that we actually need to balloon for 7 years is the same thing like with real estate market. Again, interest rate fluctuates, so just based on history, we know every 5 to 7 years, that's when rates continue to fluctuate or when the real estate market does a shift. So therefore, with that 5 to 7 years, that gives us time to build some equity in the home and for rates to drop, right?
So what is this is for retail, I'm assuming.
Yes, for retail.
What is the equity?
They got about $70,000 equity.
70,000, and they're saying I want half up front.
Yeah.
Okay, they're on the older side.
Right.
So, a couple of mistakes.
Okay.
One, when you're doing, even if you do an agreement for sale,
Mhm.
it actually does get recorded.
Oh, it does?
Yes,
Okay.
we have control of the property, and we have equitable interest on the property. Like you actually, this is not like having a lease option.
Okay.
Okay, an agreement for sale, you control the property.
Mhm.
So you're the owner. The only thing is just the deed don't get transferred right now.
Right.
That's it. Like it doesn't stay in escrow. It
Okay.
gets recorded. But that's beside the point.
Okay.
So an agreement for sale gives you more control as the new owner than the lease option.
Okay.
That's first. Secondly, on the older side, most old people will never do a balloon over 5 years
Mhm.
for obvious reasons.
Right.
Now that's easily overcomable, right? One is like you said, like I'm buying it for retail. I'm not walking in with equity.
Mhm.
So the first thing I explain to them is in order for me to refinance and cash you guys out,
Mhm.
I at least have to have the property appreciated.
Right.
Because I'm buying for retail right now. Actually, even over retail,
Right.
if you really think about it, right?
Right.
So I need it to appreciate. There is no way the property is appreciating in 1 year.
Right.
But I need at least 5 years. That's the number one.
Mhm.
Number two is we can always put the 5 years
Mhm.
with the option to extend if it doesn't appraise for at least what we owe. Because I don't know, I don't have a crystal ball to see what the market's going to do. The third thing is the cash flow going to the kids.
Mhm.
You don't set up anything for them for that.
Right.
They do that.
Right.
Because it's based on what?
Probably and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah.
Based on their will.
Yeah. Right.
You're not involved.
Right.
Right? That is an attorney or whoever set up people's wills issue. Right? So if their will is set up properly, whoever inherit their estates
Mhm.
also inherit the cash flow by default.
Okay.
Huh?
How does that work with the trust?
Yeah, the trust has nothing to do with whether you have a trust or you don't have a trust. Just have to do with the way your will is set up. Right? So if this, let's say you have a property that you finance creatively where you're collecting monthly payments. Well, that's something it's part of your estate, right? You have basically a loan now. You need to add that to your. Does that make sense? But the kids have to honor the agreement that I have with they cannot come and force you to sell. So that's how you explain that, Steve. So you don't get involved in that process.
Okay.
You can add it in the contract all you want, but that has nothing to do with.
Yeah.
But they inherit in default. They inherit that by default if because the mistake a lot of people make is they don't set up the will the right way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, with old people, typically over 5 years is kind of tough.
Okay.
But it's easy once you explain to them this kind of like, hey, you know, we do a lot of probates as well.
Mhm.
And my advice, which full disclaimer, I'm not an attorney. You
Right.
guys can consult an attorney, but my advice is that I see a lot of families that don't set up their will the right way. And when they pass, these kind of things become a headache because their will is not set up the right way. So as long as your client is really set up the right way, their kids will be fine.
Okay.
You know? That's really it in terms of everything else. Knowing if you can give, you know, the asking and the down payment. That's underwriting. And until you underwrite, you don't know. But you need to know. I don't mind. You need to know what the cash on cash return is, right?
Yeah. Right.
Man, this room is dark.
Right.
Yo, guys watching on YouTube, let me know if you can hear us. Let me know if you can hear the audio. Put a thumbs up or put a yes in the comments if you can hear us. I don't want to make sure if I'm streaming for a reason.
I did not know that.
What up?
Man, so me and Mama Lou was having a conversation. Whenever you're dealing with the kids, right, it's all about their will. So I'm probably gonna call her back and explain that to you. Also,
No, you can do that on the second call.
Yeah.
Because right now it seems like the main thing for them is for you to tell them if you can do the down payment.
Right.
Now, why are they bringing up the agreement to sell?
Oh, so they have a contract with a solar company, right?
Mhm.
But the solar company has an actual clause in there that says specifically if they sell that home and the deed gets recorded, they're gonna try to. They said the new owners have to reapply under their name for the solar lien, or they're gonna call it lien due. So I was
say I'm not.
how much is it?
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, 25. No, 25K is the line of credit. Let me see. I got the.
So they have 3 liens on the property.
Yeah, I got 3 liens on the front. But one of the liens is a line of credit, but that won't be taken. Like we're not taking over the line.
So a HELOC?
Yeah, it's a HELOC.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Oh, I was thinking about just leaving it for him because he said we can either do. I was thinking about. I told him 15K was gonna do the down payment. They didn't have any issue. I don't think they're gonna have an issue with 15K if we can do the 5-year balloon because she said the 5-year balloon will probably be something.
No, the HELOC. Why can't we take over the HELOC?
I mean, I just didn't suggest it. I mean, we can take it over.
Yeah, you can't leave it under them anyway, unless they're in the withdrawal phase where they're pulling out money.
Yeah.
Phase or are they repaying?
They're repaying it.
They're repaying it. We have to take it over.
Okay.
Like we don't have to pay,
Yeah,
but
right.
we have to take it over subject to.
Okay.
So the last property I did with a HELOC, I negotiated that the seller is responsible for the payment,
Right.
even after I close.
Right.
But when you go to close, they drafted as you took this over subject to,
Right.
and then a separate agreement was drafted by the attorney to the seller that they're responsible to make the payments every month. So I don't have that responsibility, but
Okay.
you still, because if they don't pay, now you own the property.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the one, exactly. So you're the one who get effed up if they don't pay.
So so if them don't pay that, what would have been the repercussion for not paying that either? Is that the
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you. Huh?
Me.
If they don't pay,
Yeah, if them don't pay, like what the agreement said if them don't pay.
whatever you put.
So
The issue is enforcing it.
Yeah.
It's really just for mental commitment.
right.
Because if the seller don't pay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna sue them for what?
So the ELAC is the only lien that you do that with that type of agreement by not taking it over.
No, listen. When you're doing creative, you can negotiate whatever you want.
Got it.
So if you really go, you know what? I like that property. I underwrote it based on the cash flow. This is a midterm. This is the one in Cleveland.
Mhm.
I underwrote it based on the cash flow. If I was the HELOC payment is $400, it's a change. If I was paying the $400, it kills my cash flow.
Right.
Like it's tight. So instead, I went back to him and said, hey, in order for me to make this deal work, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to eat up the monthly payments on
The
the
ELAC.
HELOC. If not, this is not a deal for me. I gotta walk away. No, I pay. So you can negotiate whatever you want. It's just to make the deal work. So let's say he underwrites it right now, and then he figures out I want to make sure I'm not giving my back to people.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this too, Mama. So the 15K they want, that actually is going
So, sorry guys, we're in the office here. It's super dark, but all you care about is the information, not how handsome we look.
Yes. I forgot to say this. So any down payment you get is actually going to that we negotiate.
Okay, great. So, okay.
Yeah. So if he does,
So what? If they get the down payment, are they gonna send it directly to you?
I think so. Because last time we had spoke, again, I need to make sure that it's good. But last time I spoke with the owner, they said that 15K, anything they get this down payment, he want to pay the HELOC. He said he don't want to.
Okay, then I would rather from escrow send it to the HELOC company than give it to the seller. Like, how do you know what I'm saying? But anything, let's say you underwrite it now and you find out, so I have my PITI, and then I have my solar panel monthly payment. Let's say, no, you pay off the solar panel, right? You're saying it has to be paid off. The solar panels.
No, we can take it over. So we can take it over subject to, because again, that's another thing I suggested taking it over subject to right at first.
But you're saying they have a clause or whatever.
Yeah, they had the clause.
Now, I think every solar panel company has that clause. Same thing as the bank. And if you sell the house, you have to do on sale.
Again, I didn't.
Right?
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, the reason I didn't do it because I remember we did that on the property in Greenfield, right?
Do you have the DAX for Greenfield for the solar panel?
I got the solar.
Okay, see if he has the same clause, because if he does, then we don't care, we'll take it over. Because that means they just have the clause and that's it. If they call it, you take the risk. But for me, so if you underwrite it, any monthly payment that kills your cash flow, you go negotiate however you can. So it's either one, you go, you know what, I cannot give you the down payment we're asking because of all these monthly payments. It's tight, but I'm already giving you full asking.
Right.
Remember, creative finance is I give you, you give me.
Right.
It's never, if I give you one thing, I'm taking something away from you. So if you're getting your full asking, I'm assuming that agent has to be paid.
Yeah, but she on the cut commission.
Okay, is she getting paid from the 15 or
I'm not. She getting paid outside.
outside of it? Okay. So yeah, for anyway, that's how it works with old people when it comes to the keys and stuff. Okay. So were you guys done with the mindset stuff? Do you guys have clarity now or?
Sure. I leave.
So what are you guys gonna do in 2024?
This is what I'm here for, right?
What's the plan for 2024?
To call, right?
No, what action plans do you have?
Oh, what action, sorry, I didn't hear. I'd like to quit my 9 to 5. I would also like to have a homestead property at the end of the year that I take over subject to.
For private. Okay.
And a cash flow property as well.
What would make you quit your 9 to 5?
15 grand.
A month.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's been the holdup so far?
Me.
That's big.
Already,
Yeah,
that's already great. You recognizing that. Like, what's your fear to go all in?
No, I don't have a fear. I've just always let other things get in the way of me doing what I do. I haven't been selfish. I've let other people, I put other people's priorities above mine.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if somebody needs help or somebody wants me to come do something or, somebody's asking me to come and help them with this, I do it.
It sounds like 2024, your motto should be no.
Yes.
Should have a big piece of paper. I don't know if you have a home office and put it no. I'm serious.
No, I do.
So,
I got a big whiteboard in my office.
Yeah, you have to. So this year, you gotta learn to use the word no a lot. But like you said, everything starts with a decision. And a decision, if it's not something you can act upon, it's not a decision. Because you can like 2024, boom, January. By the time you look back, you feel like, man, where's the year went? It's June, it's July, you haven't done anything. There is no. Here's the thing with people that have 9 to 5s, right? What is your 9 to 5 again?
Wendy's.
Wendy's, okay.
We both do the same thing.
Okay, so it's a full time, right? It's a
Yeah,
morning.
50 hours a week.
Got it. Is it stable in terms of the days? Changes too.
It changes.
Okay.
But it's minimum is 5 days a week, so it changes.
Yeah, minimum 5 days a week. For me, this is my mindset with people that have a 9 to 5. It's either one, because you have to have one of two things. You gotta have money or time. If you don't have both, you're fucked. So if somebody has a 9 to 5, they go, I'm making 6 figures. I go, keep your 9 to 5 all day. Just invest in 3-4 properties in the meantime, passively. Once 3-4 properties replace your 9 to 5 income, or very close to it, now you can quit and go full time and then learn the marketing side if you want to. But if you're not earning enough, now you're not earning and you don't have time. It's a waste of time. But people get stuck on the fear of, man, if I quit my bills. Okay. Right now you're struggling with your bills, unless you're earning enough. You know what I mean? Like I had the same issue with my 9 to 5. I'm not earning enough and I don't have fucking time. So, okay. The question I ask myself is, what is more important? Because really all you need in this business, to be honest with you, if you're super serious about it, and you know you're gonna get your ass up in the morning and do the work. You don't need more than 6 months. It's time you need. It's time you need. Forget about the bills. The bills will take care of themselves, right? Especially if you have a partner, you guys have to divide and conquer. So it might be that one of you need to sacrifice the 9 to 5 and one of you keep it. And the other one go all in. Now I'm talking in general, I'm talking for you, I'm not talking because we're streaming right now. So I get a lot of this question. But if you're not earning enough, then you need to make, do you have kids? Bro, this is the best time ever. Right? So it's either one, you make you take over the time, so at least now you have, but the question is, can you bet on this? This is where people are not brutally honest with themselves. They know they can't.
Amazing.
They use every excuse they can to cop out of the work. Because it's not there's no secret. There's no secret list, this secret tactic marketing that. There's none. I don't care what you do. If you choose transaction coordinator, I don't care. You still have to talk to people every single day. You have to become a great marketer. You have to market yourself, talk to people, build relationships. You have to take the time, go on this, connect with the people, all of that. You choose to be a real estate agent if you really want to stand out, which most real estate agents makes less than $50,000 a year. You're broke. So if you want to stand out, guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to learn marketing. You time. I don't care what you pick. You wanna do pre-foreclosures? Great. You're gonna have to pick a marketing channel and go after it. Because they all work. Anything you're consistent with works. So I'm telling you, like I have to have this conversation. Can I bet on my fucking self to get up in the morning and do the work? Make the calls, be on the Zooms, learn the strategies and apply. I learn A, I apply A, then I go learn B. Not sit there and learn A, B, C, D's. It's a cop-out mechanism. Oh, I'm too busy trying to learn how to come. No, you're too afraid to make the calls, so you're busy learning how to come. Right? So it's like, okay, if I'm not earning enough, why am I still waking up in the morning going to work? Because now I don't have the time because I'm locked into this job. I cannot pick up calls there. And when I get home, I'm fucking tired. I don't want to do anything. I only have maybe 1 day a week. So in 2024, bro, you gotta be honest with yourself. Like, how long have I been trying to do this? Okay, I invested the money to because you're sub 2, right? I joined sub 2. Okay, what have I done?
I gotta look in the mirror and talk to myself.
Yes, and be like, dude, you were fucking lazy. That's it. And you're too afraid to make a decision. Because, like earlier, Andrew was talking to you, the first thing you said is the bills. Okay? If it's the bills, you have a partner for a reason, right? For me, I'm talking in general. Like, everybody make their own decisions. But sacrifice is a must. If everybody that made sacrifices, and we think we're gonna make it without sacrifices, it's good enough. Not gonna happen. You're gonna have to sacrifice sleep. You're gonna have to sacrifice certain things for now, the Saturdays. And you're gonna have to have a partner who support you for taking risk and not put doubts in your mind. But you have to deserve your partner to believe in you too. Because if your partner knows, oh yeah, you're telling me that, but every day, like every Saturday when you're off, you're on your PlayStation or watching Netflix. How am I gonna count on you to take care of us? That's what she was really saying without saying. So you gotta look at yourself and go, okay, can she count on me? Like really? Because if not, I don't deserve to ask her. I need to prove myself. Hey, give me 3 months to prove myself that you can count on me. Because right now you can't. I'm a complete failure. But that's it, bro. I'm telling you, straight up. That's just reality. And it's not just with the real estate, bro. It's because this business thing is so correlated with personal life. Straight up, the way you take care of yourself physically, the way you take care of yourself mentally, everything is correlated. Every single little thing. Like, right? You will see what you're made of. So you're gonna have to be so brutally honest with yourself in both levels of, like, both privately and in business. Okay, if I'm sloppy privately, how will I do it in business? Right? And what am I afraid of? Typically, it always comes down to I'm afraid of me, because I know I'm lazy. You know, and you cannot do it by yourself. So if you have the time, you have to be in a room where you know people won't let you be with you. But they're getting up in the morning on time and doing it, nobody's gonna do that for you. That's up to you. That's a self-motivated type of thing. That's it. That's self.
I don't have to get up in the morning to do what I need to do. I'm good. It's just about having the people push me to be around.
No, I think you don't right now for your 9 to 5, but you do for yourself. Because otherwise, how many deals have you done so far?
Just one.
Exactly. Right? So you cannot tell me I can work. No, you can't. You're doing it for your 9 to 5, yes, and you're doing it for other people, but not for yourself. So what's which is the most important part? So everything else doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you helped your uncle yesterday all day cut the lawn. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, when,
Right?
when you have to get up in 9 to 5, different than when you have to get up in 7.
Mr. Warrior, he said, needed this. We sure did meetups for this. Bro, we're in the meetup right now. What you talking about? We're in the meetup right now. If you're not local in Atlanta, just fly over to Atlanta. We got you. We got you, Warrior. If you come to Atlanta, every Saturday we have this. Every Saturday. And this year, guys, big announcement. We're going to have an office from Monday to Saturday where we're actually going to pick 5 to maximum 7 newbies. We're going to mentor hands-on. We're going to set up an office and do the actual work. Now, if you're not self-motivated and you're still jerking off, not going to work out.
Yeah, from Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
Early, Monday
well, it's a punching. It's a work. It's not a meeting.
Yeah.
It's an office where we work. So it's gonna be the phones, working, the KPI screen, generating the leads, closing people. That's it. And building the culture of it. So 2024, one thing I'm not gonna. You came to the workshop over here, right? Okay. Do you notice a lot of people got kicked out? Okay. Because they take this shit, because nobody's paying you to be. They take it for granted, and then you come get the information, but never apply it. People always have the excuse as to why. Nobody cares. Your bank account don't care, your wife don't care, your girlfriend don't care, your dad don't care. Why do you care? Do you care about his excuses? Right. She don't care. It doesn't matter what you say. So, to me, I like to be simple. These two are a proof that following instructions work. Literally.
So if I show up there every day, you won't give me the instructions. If I show up every day,
That's what I've been doing all year. Since I'm about. People not executing. The instructions are easy. One thing nobody can do for you, I don't care where you go, is motivate. Gotta be self-motivated. Now, how does motivation work? Motivation is like food. Because we're emotional beings, right? Every day you wake up, you feel a certain way. So if I wake up, just like one rule we have, is just move to my basement, is every single day there's no excuse. We work out. Doesn't matter how I feel. Because if I have to go with how I feel, guess what? I don't want to work every day. I really don't, genuinely. And because I don't, I do. Once I conquer that for 1 hour, the rest of the day is easy. So if I'm afraid to make a call, I get it out of the way early in the morning. Because I like that the thing that I'm fearful the most. So like waking up at 4, the reading, then we working out, then we do the role plays. I wake up sometimes, bro, I just want to chill and watch my movies. Fine. But do I deserve to do that right now? I don't. If you're not where you want to be, you don't deserve a Sunday off. What makes you think you deserve a Sunday off? That's my mindset. You see what I mean? And then people also, again, people are not honest with themselves, and they don't like when people are honest with them because they want somebody to help them keep talking about their problems. I see a lot of people, they came to the workshop, they tell me, okay, this is what's happening. Okay, good. Here's how you solve it. Here's the actual plan. Oh yeah, but no, you don't understand. Life is so hard. Like what? What are we talking about? What do you want? Therapy or you want to change? Because if it's therapy, I'm not a therapist. That's my only thing. You know what I mean? So I'm super 2024. I'm super allergic to lazy people. I don't care. There's nothing you're gonna tell me that I haven't been. I don't care what you're saying. But who cares? Because unless you change your situation, nobody wants to hear about your story. I only want to hear about you working at Wendy's. If you get out of Wendy's and you make millions, then I want to hear about it. Otherwise, what do I care? You work at Wendy's. Does that make sense? So you're gonna have to change this. You're gonna have to be willing to do the sacrifice and you go to the action. You're with yourself 24 hours. Nobody else is. She knows you better than anybody if she uses it. You do that with her? Okay. So she knows you. She knows if you're lazy. She knows if you're a hard worker. And hard work doesn't mean getting up in the morning, by the way, going to work. It's not what I'm talking about. Real hard work is being able to work on yourself every day with discipline, whether you feel like it or not. Because if you say, I have goals and dreams, but you're willing to go build somebody else's goals and dreams, but not yours. Are you really working hard? No. You understand? So that's the model. We're not gonna play with anybody who comes to the circle thinking it's therapy. It's not therapy. Not therapy, you're not gonna motivate anybody, be self-motivated. And if you show up, the instructions will be there, the work will be there, the support will be there. But there's gonna have to be things you're gonna have to do. There's gonna have to be books to be read. There's gonna have to be times to show up. There's gonna have to be workouts to be done. Take care of yourself easy. There's gonna have to be from this shift here. You want therapy, you go to a therapist. You don't do therapy. You rest it. Is that harsh?
Straightforward.
It's the truth. I mean,
Yeah. So that's the new model for 2024, guys. All you guys in my DMs and want therapy, I'm not a therapist. Go F yourself.
Bro, when it comes to improving, like everything women say, it is improving. You just have to do it. It is no guess. Yeah, you have to do it.
I mean, everybody said they
Improving, bro. If somebody come here and tell you, if you go outside and run 3 times up, down, back, forward, 4, 5, 6 times, why not do it?
Yeah, Misha, we do work with people from outside of Atlanta, but we basically collaborate on deals. So I don't know what kind of first of all, let us know what market you in, what kind of leads are you going after.
Insanity.
And if you generate leads and you need closers or whatever help you need, just reach out. Actually, DM me on Instagram at Real Estate Diallo or PM me on Facebook Messenger and I'll send you our Facebook group. You can join. So we post there all of the things we have going on, the events, the links, and all that fun stuff. If you're virtual, you're more than welcome to join our daily role plays from Monday to Friday on Zoom from 8 a.m. EST to 9 a.m. EST. So you're more than welcome. Yes, we collaborate with people outside of Atlanta. I'm saying the in-person thing has to be in Atlanta. Yes.
You think you live in?
Yes, Justin.
So, for a moment, willing to space. I should understand the bigger, just like she could believe in different. I should know where to get.
Let's go, Jennifer. Love it.
Not a distraction.
What kind of leads do you call, Jennifer? Prefer closures? All right, we got Coastal Bay. Polly, what you came back with from? Oh, you got a closer, huh? Look at this, guys. Polly brought this is from Colombia, all the way from Colombia. Coffee. Everybody who know me, I'm a coffee, straight coffee addict. So if you ever want to give me a gift, just coffee. That's it. I don't need anything else. And if you're not a closer, you're not allowed to drink coffee. Coffee is for closers. Closers. Steve still drink tea.
Hey, man.
We're giving him 2 months. Then he can deserve coffee. Andrew the same. Andrew still drink green tea.
Tea. I drink tea too.
What type of tea you drink?
Green tea. Matcha.
Oh, man, that's all green tea.
That's what long closers are.
Right.
Man,
I
they got
drink
that
coffee
good.
and tea.
They got that
Ah,
good
there.
coffee.
Which one you want? You like the vanilla? That's the amaretto one.
I cannot wait for it.
You want some amaretto?
Damn. Huh?
Amaretto or you want vanilla one?
So this is what?
That's vanilla.
This is vanilla?
Yeah. Oh, the
What is
amaretto.
it? Oh, I can have it?
Yes.
This is what Andrew?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Andrew's not a closer. Why do you give me
When you say you want.
Oh, thank you so much for it. Oh my gosh. Guys, this, a small gift like this. That's all I want. Coffee. That's all I want. So, all right, guys, let's go. Let's get to work. Bro, you good? All right, so make sure you have a game plan, bro. You cannot just, whenever somebody asks you what I want to do and you say, oh, I can do nothing, that means you don't have clarity. Like, make sure you have the actual game plan. How many hours do I dedicate to this? What kind of leads do I go after? What is my action plans to do and what am I starting with and commit to that? And literally even have a schedule. You know what I mean? And if you decide once we get the office locked in and you decide to come, you're gonna have to talk first because you're gonna have to go to the filter. All right. But for now, good man. Any questions? You said what you said you want to do the rest of it? Are you doing like a partnership with this or is it? Without me being too invasive. If I'm too intrusive, you can tell me. You said what? Create a plan, right? Because without a plan, you don't have a shot. Right? All right?
Yeah.
You've been contacting leads and stuff on it yet?
Let's go, Jennifer. I see you. Okay. So yeah, guys, 2024, we up. Guys, 2024 is still, the day is still Monday to Sunday. The sun still goes down at the same time. We still only have 24 hours. So nothing has changed except the numbers. So unless you change yourself and be around the right people, there is no secret. Don't listen to any guru that tells you there is a secret list, there's a secret this, there's a secret pitch, there's a secret script. It's a lie. They're just trying to sell you a mastermind ticket.
Yeah.
Damn lie. Just the work works. I think we have, let's see. Do you live around here? Or this area? Or?
I live in Motherwell.
Oh.
But if I'm gonna come to the office every day, I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah, I'm buying the house on my right. So we're gonna expand the office.
So for the one,
I'm serious.
Oh, you think I'm not serious?
I know you're serious about buying a
The
house.
only-
I'm serious about moving in.
Yeah, the only way you're serious is
You don't go to you don't go to
actually doing it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody was serious when they go to my workshop, but they did. And now here they are.
Sometimes you have lawyers.
The results speak for itself, right? So it doesn't matter what you say to me, it matters what you show me. What you show me is what-
How many student companies were there?
Some region about 12, so when I reach about 12, I told them that a lot of the action is from bringing money to the next time.
Get their information. All the time, companies get their information, get their names, get their numbers, start building relationships with them. Because they have that information, so if they're auctioning off, most of the times they don't get that information. from-
So guys, we're gonna make some calls in a few minutes. We have some pre-foreclosures to follow up on and some real estate agents to follow up on as well. And we're gonna put some people in the hot seat. Joey, and we have some other newbies coming too. They're not here yet. Guys, if you have any questions, put it in the chat. I'll answer it. What's up, Mr. Yasser? Assalamu alaikum, bro. Bro, we on? What's up, Drew? Hey, you know what's up?
We got some of these. I'll tell you the decisions. Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, again, I want to get more like straight to hard, setting up the time, that's what we're talking about later on the day. But
You got some leads, bro?
yeah, that's one.
All right, let's go. We do have to talk about Zeppelin's deal.
Oh, does he come to the meetings?
Who's Zeppelin? Straight action takers. I'm working on 3 deals right now.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Super. One of them here is, man, beautiful property with a pool. That we're getting that sold to. Have another one, a short sale. Then he just got another one from that side. Because he put up that side.
I got one in Loganville that you want to get name. No, it's a cold call. But it is a lead that I got. And you can mention Lisa. You can call it. Yeah, Lisa. Just say, hey, Lisa, the agent, Lisa know me. But you can just say, hey, I got number from Lisa. So, and he knows
Don't forget the money. I got that.
I'll give you Lisa like that. But you can just say Lisa. Like, her last name is Lisa. Huh? Put it on the, okay, oh yeah, let me check. So, now you're gonna make a call, say,
So they have some, you know, some pretty good resources, some of that. I knew they were charging 10%.
just click on it.
You know, charge 10%.
Got it?
They was probably-
Okay.
Yeah, we.
Brother, you can come here so that you're closer to the camera. Let's start marketing you as a person.
Okay.
You're not right.
Yeah, just move to that.
No, we don't stay home. Stay home. It's really bad. I'll call you back in a little bit. I'll call you back later.
Okay. Perfect, so, let's go ahead and see how you're doing, so there's a property in Lake End Drive, in Loganville. You wanna give it a call, the agent's name, Arthur
We're
Bates.
starting these calls,
Like I
guys.
said, just let these people know you call, and again, basically, our whole point is coming into this, figuring out what's going on, seeing who's going. Again, I don't know nothing about this, these people I got. Apparently, I think the sellers have, I believe.
Let's go, CJ. That's exactly what I used to do, bro. I love it. Man, CJ is doing deliveries
Yeah.
and he's making calls in between deliveries on his prefer. Bro, that's gangster, bro. That's exactly what I used to do in my lifts. No excuses. Love it. Love it, CJ. I see you. Keep doing it. Yeah, CJ Adams.
Oh, yeah, that's my boy.
Let's go, bro.
You gotta go on.
Or you might want to.
And I just told them I said,
Yeah, because I had that's the number. Lisa actually referred me, said I could give you a call regarding your property on 123 Main Street. You know, again, it's almost a little bit of information, and then you catch me up to you.
And big bro.
All right,
Sorry, no.
Okay, let's see. As we're live,
Alex,
Yeah, hello? I'm here. Everything well. Oh, man.
hey, how you doing? I was trying to get in contact.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do
yeah.
You said that it's you?
No, my wife is there.
How you doing? I actually got a referral from Lisa. She told me that I should probably reach out to you. Call. It's in regards to the property at 3588. Lisa.
Oh, no, maybe.
Yeah, she said that you might be able to help. So I, she gave me a little bit of information that I wanted you to see.
it. Hey, what a big.
Yeah, Lisa. My name is Alex.
She can open it for us.
Lisa Fleming, are you familiar with her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
moving the furniture.
She is.
I'll have to this time.
All right, let me give you a call.
Yes, she told me to open the calls and, that I might be.
Giving the equipment while we're at work.
So I want to say, I want to listen a little bit, I want to see maybe better speak.
Because there are certain things there. Let me just like some-
I mean, anything that's going on with the property, anything that I see is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath. But you know,
You don't know what voice memo? Yeah, I'm going to stop. You don't know what voice memo is? Tell her to send voice memo. I don't like where you're.
Okay.
remember, strong introduction. So Arthur, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is why I was interested. She sent it to me because I would.
Okay, perfect. Like I said, my name is Alex. So let me just, catch you up to speed of who I am. So I'm an investor in the area, looking to expand it a little bit. Picked up a rental there not too long ago. It's doing pretty well. Looking to acquire some more. So I saw the listing. She thought she thought it would be right up my alley. So she sent it to me because my partners and I were heavily in that kind of area. So we thought that this would be a good fit for us.
Yeah, okay, cool. And Lisa, I'm not sure. She's your agent or you guys give her a call?
No, we've just done business with her before, so she knows exactly what it is that we're looking for. So because she knows what we're looking for, she saw the listing and she shot it our way.
Yeah. So is she your agent?
No, she's not. We're unrepresented. So.
Okay.
So
She's just an agent. Yeah, she's just an agent that we work with. Because it's not the first time that we've done business with her. We're coming into the transaction unrepresented. We just did buy a house, and here I am giving you a call. I just want to get some information on the property. And have a quick call.
Yeah, no problem. I just wasn't clear on that part as well.
Yeah, my name is.
Okay.
No, that's the voice.
Hey, listen, so with the step the
So we buy rental, sell it rental.
I wanted to watch the video for sure. So this is realize that it was coming this year. I'm sure it comes forward. But we rather than
Yeah, I'm very looking
we
for.
go ahead and take care of it for
short-term rentals, things like Airbnbs, or midterm rentals.
Yeah, so also the cost, it's gonna be your like, give us $40, but then you get
Shopping centers, plazas, and so
so you must have done like $40 to use your church, but
we're looking for those primarily because people want to travel nurses, rent travel nurses.
I need that call as soon as I need to know. I need to just like 30 minutes.
You know,
Yeah, so on this one particularly, so what's the deal with this one so far? Like what type of offer?
I'd like to keep it under 500,000. Price really doesn't matter. If I'm being quite honest, there are different ways that we're able to acquire properties, but specifically for this one that I called you about, Lake and Drive, you know, what type of offers have you got on this house so far?
I've got three offers, but we told the asking price.
Okay. And is that
The one
any?
that was on the contract price, so the actual, full price.
Okay. And I guess what I really should ask you is, do you work with any investors at all? Oh, absolutely. Okay. And the buyers that were looking to buy the house with the financing fell through, were they homestead buyers?
What now?
Were they homestead buyers? Were they looking to acquire the property as their primary property?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah, we're looking for this more of as an investment property. So we probably would be able to come up to the full price for 434. I have to sit down and make sense. Would you be able to tell me if there's an underlying mortgage on the property?
I don't think so. It's like I said, it's an investment company. They have like, $5,000 you guys can see. And I'm there for something else on the contact for most of that area.
What's the name of if you don't mind me asking, what's the name of the company? Because we may just be interested in buying more than one house, if that's not a problem. You have a great point of contact.
Not the last half,
Okay.
I have a business, whichever else you want.
Okay, so they gave you all of those things.
They didn't give me all of it, yes, I have. About to head up right now with, the potential for another 50, 60, 70 more homes.
Okay. Well, we can probably just use this one as a test run to see how it goes. And I mean, when we look at that require more, we're looking to get as big as we can by about 3 to 5 months. That was good for us. We
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, absolutely.
This one, same thing.
Okay, so. Okay, so you said that there's no underlying mortgage. Do you know if the sellers will be open to, how would I say, I don't really know how to word it, like I want to,
Yes. Okay, hello, Arthur? Yeah, hey, how you doing? This is Steve. I literally just walked into the office, so I apologize. I know you were speaking with my partner, Alex. So, again, I'm sorry. Like I said, I literally just walked in. Can you kind of catch me speak where you guys were? Because I heard him mentioning terms, and I think you said you didn't understand, so I wanted to kind of clarify. But again, I don't know if you guys were in the conversation.
Okay, well, he pretty in on that part.
Okay.
Where we had the conversation, we're not going to show them, church.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna tell you a bit about how we're buying property. So I think again, from my understanding and everything, right now how we're picking up property, I'm pretty sure Alex told you we're actually buying a lot more rentals in the area. The thing is, a lot of times because we're investors ourselves, kind of like this investment company, we don't like to come in at full asking price, just with the interest rates and things right now. So I think Alex didn't opt to give you a cash offer because we know we probably wouldn't be able to come up to the price that you're looking for. So what we're offering now on most of our properties for rentals, we offer something called term, where we basically ask if, like, in exchange for giving them full price, they basically carry a note for us. If you're familiar with that, like seller finance, are you familiar with that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know, but that won't work with these properties.
Okay.
This is an investment company, they have the property on the ground, right?
Okay.
Liquidated,
Okay.
it's not a individual seller.
Okay, yeah, it's no problem at all. Like I said, I was just seeing if it was a possibility. And again, it may not work on this. That is not always the first option for us. We would really like to cash them out. We just know just coming in that close to retail, looking, it is probably one of the best. But that's fine. Let me ask you this, Arthur. I know from when you guys were talking earlier, I think that you mentioned that this company, are they looking to buy more properties? Maybe, I mean, I know you're a port of reference for this. Like, would they be looking to pick up anything more?
They're not looking to buy.
Oh, they just get rid of it. Okay.
What's the option? You don't do your asking prices, you just hold it.
Okay, well, perfect. And then if you don't mind me asking, Arthur, like, kind of what's the options if they don't get the asking price they're looking for? They get them to just hold it and rent it out, I'm guessing.
No, so
Okay. Okay, perfect. Mhm. Oh, okay, perfect. So yeah, if they don't get the number, that's, I'm guessing they're willing to price cut it until they do get an offering. I'm assuming, because I know interest rates get ready to come. Right. Okay. Yeah, well, that which makes sense. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool. I mean, besides this one, we might not be the best fit on this one, which is completely fine. If anything does change on it, maybe we can pick up that conversation. But with you, Austin, specifically, I know you said earlier that you work with investors, man. How long have you been working with investors? Maybe we can do some future business together. Me, you, my partner Alex. Like I said, we have a big team on here. I know you told people about properties. So, you know, how long have you been working with investors? Okay, that's perfect. Well, I mean, how is it that we can get on your roster? I can send you over our Bob box and what we're looking for. But I mean, how is it that I can, best assist you if we're gonna work together? You know, I want to make sure that we're as smooth as possible when you work with us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so let me kind of explain a little bit because I don't know if it was super good. So again, we do the traditional fix and flip. We do buy properties on cash. Typically, if we're gonna buy properties on cash, we typically like those to be actually fix and flip properties. Reason being because we're coming in super low. So because we have to, do fix and flip, we're gonna be low on the price. Now, as far as newer turnkey properties, because I'm an investor coming in on cash, wouldn't make sense on those type of properties. And sometimes going out and getting something like an ESCR loan would kill the cash flow at 7-8% interest rate, right? So what we're doing now is we're telling sellers, hey, listen, we know that you guys want full price. The 7-8% is making it hard for anybody to get approved right now in the current market. Us as investors, we know we can't give you the full price on cash because it's not in our business model. So instead, what we do is say, hey, listen, if you have a current mortgage in place, let us use the debt that you have on that mortgage at that great interest rate. Let us take that over for you, and any remaining equity in the home, like I said, we can give you a large down payment towards it, and then from there we can structure monthly payments based on what they're looking to do, just pay them out for the rest. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's kind of how. Okay, well, if you don't mind me saying, again, we do this quite often. Like I said, we pick up 3 to 4 properties a month, just doing it the model this way. But the funny part about it, that's actually something we run into often. And to be honest with you, it's super simple to be able to get the DTI off. Cause that's the biggest thing sometimes with the lenders, they just wanna see where the DTI is cleared, and then they should be able to get approved for their next property. Again, we can go more in depth on that on another call. I don't know if you got some time right now. We can talk on it. It's up kind of you.
No, since you just in the chat, it might make sense, when we get to that point.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just make sure that, if they have a note on the current mortgage, they need to get them up under that note bill. To, have DTI to purchase the next house. That's no problem.
Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, I tell you, when we come to that point, maybe we meet at Crossroads, we can explain a little bit more. Okay, it's super easy to get around that. Trust me, I tell you, we buy 3 to 4 properties like this every month. So again, the DTI is not one of those major issues. You know, again, it's super easy to overcome. So with that being said, that's fine. But again, we're not just one trick ponies. We don't just do buy properties this way. We also buy them on cash. So if you do have fix and flips, we're buying at about 60 to 65% ARV right now. Just do with the market. So we do have a couple of flips sitting due to the interest rate. But again, if they come down, we opening up that criteria. But you know, other than that, you know, I think that's kind of where we can kind of go from there. I can get our buy box over to you and start putting things together. Okay, beautiful. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Martha. I appreciate you taking our call, and you know, I'll text you after this, and you can keep me posted on this one. Just let me know what they decide to do. I mean, we're still interested if they do decide to, you know, open up to maybe sell the financial policy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie on me, but I mean, again, being more concise, and then to be honest with you, like focusing on the listing early, disqualifying the listing early, because the moment he said something about it being a listing company, just like home group trying to get with me, hone in on just asking questions. Okay, beautiful. So the main question he told me to ask: what happens if they don't get the price of the living? Right? Again, if they can tell you, hey, they got a whole bunch of properties, they want to sit on it, they don't need to sell. Okay, first, I'm completely leaving this listing alone. Hey, don't sound like it's gonna be a good fit on this property. That's cool. Talk outside. Okay, how long have you been working with investors? What's your bandwidth for working with investors, and how can I get in that network to start networking? Again, when he was giving me that Bob at first, I felt like the conversation went towards the Bob box at first was great. Like you should just get the conversation going. I should have came and did that. But yeah, this part was definitely. But I think that was part of it, being more concise and, you know, disqualifying the property super early. Because I told you, like, I'm one who said, is this? I gotta do some push-ups. Like I said earlier, it's mainly about making sure that we're building a relationship on the phone and explaining who you are. Make sure you do that early in the call so that you don't have to waste 10 minutes having this conversation just to find out, okay, this is not working. That has to be the first thing. Like, it's the same thing with roles. But other than that, I already told you, you all. But that's what I'm gonna add to this.
Is he a property manager or?
So we got this bet, right? Every single time I say, like I said, yeah, I know you.
Yes.
So how many questions did I do?
20.
You remember the website we'll visit where we said the excess funds back and that it was go to the bank and remember that to show me?
They kept calling.
You'll be surprised, man. If I say that 3 times,
What was the website?
Just type the cap county, access.
yeah, I got you.
You can download it on the Excel sheet.
I didn't say that. Okay, don't do that.
2 days after the auction, right?
In order to see the recent ones?
Yeah.
That I don't know, that's the thing, that's what we're working on, but if you go there, there's a list, it shows you the dates, the amount, all of that, so you can just read it. So, I don't know how it was.
2014. No.
And you just go to access funds?
Yeah.
That's the pass.
You just get, if you type in Google,
Yeah.
they have access, they have county access funds, it's literally
And
gonna
you,
pop. And when you click on the first link, it's gonna show you up.
You talk to the net call. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. She's scared to make calls. We don't put her on.
On your side, you literally have
Gonna put you on call too?
a.
You want bet?
Oh, this is
It's
the
like,
tax commission.
hey, partner,
That's a
let's
tax
just fill a closet. Go ahead.
Is there one for?
I'm telling you, if you get it over the first two, I guarantee you,
If you upload the PDF.
the first one, the first problem.
Probably there, how much you sold for, how much you're owed.
Gotcha, thank you.
Oh, man.
This is not going on, but 2014.
Let me delete this list and we can jump to the next one. Why I said you had some weed.
So see this.
We got the password?
Blossom Valley Lane.
These-
No.
No, it's not working.
Oh,
These are
okay.
passed, but does this mean
Oh,
that,
so
is this every single one, and even if they
More.
weren't elected?
give me some detail.
Yeah.
Give me some detail on this Blossom Valley Lane and we go ahead and get on the call. Oh, okay, I got it. EGA design. Okay, perfect. So I got a lead, the open credit finance. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a call now. We can jump to it. Jordan, you wanna call it? So I got a property on Blossom Valley Lane right now. Back to the backstory. The seller is an agent and her son. The seller is the agent, and her son wants to sell his house. Right? But they're open to credit finance.
So my question is,
Son wants to sell his home, so she's representing her son, right? And they want to know how much we can bring to the table as a down payment up front, right? But it's just basically open up a conversation, open creative, just having a simple conversation to figure out what it is that they're looking for. So
Was it a follow-up?
yeah, that's a follow up. I ain't been able to get them on the phone, but it's a pretty good lead. I mean, it's really open. It's been on the market for 167 days. So, yeah, it's just a matter of coming and having that conversation. They're open and creative already, so you're just a part of discovery. And objection overcoming, because I know the main objection you're gonna get is probably, okay, what do you got? So,
so I, social media though.
oh no, you can just say, hey, listen, I'll give you a call back. You actually spoke with my acquisition. You actually spoke with my business partner or my associate Marvin. Marvin is the guy that actually called this. And then you can tell him calling you regarding this property, Blossom Valley. And you guys said you might be open to credit finance. So I'm here to explain credit finance and this kind of stuff that looking to the team. And then it's just going from there. I think.
If you talk to them, you should have provided information.
Yeah,
Like, when they call, what are they collecting before sending it to you?
most of the time, PD, interest, certain things that making a layup pretty much.
Okay, do they plant seeds for creative?
Yeah, they do.
So the agent says, yes, I'm open to talking about creative.
Yeah, and
You
then,
just found out about the conversation.
yeah, they have that conversation.
You can get straight into the creative.
Mhm.
Don't pitch until you know what their understanding is of creative and what questions they have, and then you piggyback on that. Now, when you guys are making disclosures, if you're stuck, hey, my partner just walk into the office, go hand it to me, and you don't look for.
Yeah. Now, this particular property, no active mortgage. So,
So the only fair clear,
yeah, for English.
that would be 7.5.
Yeah.
So you already have all that info, so you confirm the information you have, that's important, so you don't make them repeat all these things, hey, catch me up. Like, don't make them repeat the information that already, you confirm it, then you get into, you know, where, like, what is your understanding so far, and then piggyback is there. So like, people don't like repeating themselves.
Mark.
This is Atlanta?
This is, Houston. Property, it's in a great area. House turn. Let me know when you're ready. So then
Guys, let us know what market you're in and what are your plans for 2024. How do you plan on conquering the market? Doing your first deal, second, third, fifth.
Is that how a lot of agents are? But they just actually confused.
That's what I'm looking
feel like he knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, like, man, sometimes I get referrals from other agents, now act like they don't know who they is, sometimes I come on, people like, oh, I know Lisa. Let me not say that, because we on live. Love agents, some agents are dumb. Yeah, they all act confused, like, I'm like, bro, I just had Lisa text me 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Being persistent to learn enough until I close my first deal. I hope you're learning through action, Chris, not through theory.
Stop it now.
You got it. I mean, not, listen, this is the deal, like, my thing is, you're not trying to close the deal. You're not trying to go ahead and close the deal, you're just going there to find discovery. If you just happen to close the deal, the money is, you don't even know that, like, you know that.
Daily work. There you go.
That's all it is. Nah, so you know that they're open. You don't know the numbers, that's what we're looking to get. Again, they're still a finance. So there's no pay, no money. You might have to ask for more detail. It's a matter of, okay,
So just tell me, based on my understanding, it seems like you're only fit, clear, right? Okay, great. So this would be a self-finance. Have you ever done self-finance? Do you know how to explain self-finance?
What
And
about
it
this?
doesn't matter.
Those are easy. If they already got all that information, they're way easier conversations. You can skip this month.
What's your
got one.
Bang, bang, bang.
I don't need her.
Increase, more, increase. That's what you do on the, wide range. Why they all-
You want to, it doesn't.
90%. Marketing, 1%.
And we woke up, we.
Yeah.
Mix cup.
How many days are working?
167 days. Yeah.
What did that person?
Astroblast, does Astroblast report?
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Right. You got it.
No, I've got the ARIA reply and then I got open phone and open phone, like on this one report, I just figured out, well, it's not like awesome.
Yeah, that's important.
I know, automatically. Just want to make sure.
Bang, bang.
The price is $1,000.
Yes, CJ, I own properties in PG County, Prince George County.
Yeah, well, do you make calls anymore?
Shoot, what?
You don't call. You don't call.
Bro, that is.
No, I don't go. I haven't changed my phone.
You call.
Just call one of the services.
My understanding, I had the same for something, right?
Hello, Antonio? Hello?
Because I didn't know the name. I said, oh, Lord.
Who's talking?
My business partner. I mean, the guy that Mark, the sent me lead, he on what he need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Your name's Alta. Yeah, you got, did tell her to phone disconnect.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Kiko Alta.
Yes, who's calling?
Hi, Alta. My name is Jo Ellen Briggs. Is this a good time to talk? I'm a local real estate investor.
What's it about?
I'm inquiring about one of your properties, 4356 Blossom Valley.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. So my business partner, Marvin, has spoken with you before on this, and our understanding is that you might be open to seller financing.
Yes, is there any way that you can call me
Okay, what time? Mhm. Yeah,
Say, hey, listen, yeah, I said, hey, listen, sound like you busy. I'm like,
yeah, it's okay, you sound like you're really busy, just give me a time and call you, that's okay. That's fine. All right, any specific particular time or just? Afternoon. All right, will do, thank you so much. Take care, have a good day.
yeah, I was gonna tell you, yeah, I don't know
She
what.
was.
Listen, I was gonna tell you when they said, hey, listen, you sound like you're super busy right now, I'll give you a call tomorrow too. Like, you just throw the time and make sure I set it. Yeah, don't even give her time to issue, like, they like that, just set the news at the time.
How long have they from the listing?
160 days?
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, it's because of that. Not the listing.
You need to go to the seller. You need to go to the seller.
It doesn't matter if you drive.
No, the seller or son.
Somebody called about a listing you have, it's been 160 days. You take 5 minutes to see if it's crazy, like you hire them, you pay them to do nothing.
This type of stuff you do with an agent, bro.
But with your intro like this, Joetta, remember you call it from a partner. Lead with that. Hey, I'm partners with Marvin. I was calling you about the property you guys spoke about. Not, oh, I'm Joetta, I'm a local investor. Because now he's a co-op. When you introduce yourself like that. He's a follower. Like lead with, I'm calling. It's way warmer. You know, it's just like, who's this?
Yeah, she was angry with this.
The owner, have you seen an agent you call on the weekend? Angry? From Thursday, you don't call. You know?
Why do you guys think that, because I've made a few calls and a lot of the properties are one of many that investors are liquidating these days, is that like a week or something?
Yeah.
More often and why?
Well, a lot of investors on the fence, thinking there might be a crash. If I don't get rid of it right now, even though like most regrets that they haven't gotten rid of it when the market was at like 4% when it was selling in the market. And you also have a lot of investors looking to liquidate to take their money and put it in multifamily. Because it's way more like housing, affordable housing, there is none, right? So I know personally I did it this year. I liquidated all these bad investments like condos, shit investments. Properties with absolutely no equity whatsoever, and I have regular tenants. So if they default, my yearly cash flow, it's out of the window if something breaks. I just got rid of it. It was a huge liability based on market size. You don't know where this is going. So you want to have properties that make sense to hedge against the market. So a lot of people just want to sit on cash right now in case there is a, because the only way for you to capitalize on the crash is if you have cash. Otherwise, there's nothing for you to capitalize. It doesn't matter how much properties cost. You know, so a lot of smart investors right now, they're sitting on cash. Wow. This is why when gurus tell you cash is not king, they fucking lie to you. They have 18 businesses generating millions in a month, and they tell you cash is not king. They're sitting on cash. I think that's just probably prefer. Is those Coco or follow?
Yeah, there's some cool.
Coco?
I got.
Who?
Wanna hit a follow?
Hmm?
Wanna try follow?
What is the story?
So I got a lady named Sheila, right?
Mhm.
I was trying to open her the credit fund. I was trying to get on the phone. Have a conversation.
Brittany, the lady with you, Brittany, with the foreclosure, she did that.
Brittany?
Remember the new lady? And,
You talking Angela?
She Angela, yeah.
Yeah, they got.
Come.
Oh, you wanna talk to Angela? Okay, yeah, I got
CJ, anytime, man.
you. Angela gonna be.
Hit us up anytime.
Let me see. I had a conversation with her. She's supposed to get back to me on the exit. Yeah, let me get the number.
Yeah, that one. Follow.
Angela. I got you.
You smooth on the phone, bro.
Yeah, the one too.
If you take consistent action.
But yeah, you thought I was me. All right, you ready for another video?
Yeah, remember,
Okay, it's 678
678
231
231
7885.
7885.
That's
So
an
what was the-
Access, yeah, we got an access
what
phone.
was the address?
It's Mapleton. Let me see. Let me pull up the conversation we had. But yeah, it's a house that got auctioned off for that we were trying to help her on, and she's supposed to get back with us on the information about the exit.
So 2024, guys, even the leads that we lose at the auction, we're gonna go after the excess funds if there is any after the auction. So that means we're gonna do deals even when the property's already got foreclosed on for the pre-foreclosures. That's a whole another. You guys will hear about that a lot.
I'm trying to put my, yeah, I'm trying to put it up
Yeah, we're about to.
now.
So there's so many ways to make money that I don't know. Like I don't care about this.
Okay, yeah, it's 5338
Oh my gosh.
St. Martin Court, Southeast Mapleton, Georgia. 30126. Don't y'all be trying to take the address. Yo.
Oh, you can let me know when you give me the address.
Is there Wi-Fi?
Okay. Yeah, me.
Yes, please, my Wi-Fi.
He was bringing up this thing, but I
Yeah, it's the mic. Really.
Hey, Angela, good afternoon. How are you doing today? Hey, my name is Andrew. I'm not sure if you remember the conversation that we had about, I want to say about a week and a half ago in regards to that property over by Mapleton.
Right, yes, it ended up going into foreclosure, the buyer did not wire their money in time, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So it did get foreclosed on?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Any idea after what was the foreclosure amount? What was the bidding amount?
I don't know, I've not been able to access it yet, I'm sure to eventually come around, but the owner's a little peeved at everybody, so she's not been answering my calls.
Oh, man. So, okay, so I do have a team that goes after excess funds because we work with attorney that goes after excess fund. If I was to see what that property got auctioned for and there was some surplus, do you think they would be interested in letting us go after it?
I doubt there was any, she's already been in, there was a Delta, home, something or other from Norcross that picked the property up. She's already been in contact with them, so if, I'm sure if there are any excess funds, that they will pick it up, but the payoff on the house was 417, so I don't see there being any excess.
Oh, there wasn't a lot of equity inside the home from the beginning, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, Angela, this is what I want you to do. The next time you get inside a situation like this where there's a pre-foreclosure coming up, please reach out to me. I'm going to text you over my number again with Steven also, and just reach out to me and let me get these situations handled. And if anything comes across the table in regards to excess funds and stuff like those, we operate a very large company that goes after these funds. So you could always reach out and handle that situation, okay?
Okay, sounds good, yeah, text me your info, I appreciate it.
I will do, Angela. I will send that.
Thank you, you too, bye-bye.
So what's the
She
process?
made
Up your energy.
Got it.
Sleep.
So there was
So
no
what's
money
the-
left over, sounding like, so this is a pre-foreclosure.
She doesn't know. She's assuming.
Yeah.
She doesn't. She really doesn't know.
What county was this
Mapleton.
Mapleton?
Count,
one? That was a county.
So you need to remind them, right? So I mean, is this an agent that was working with the seller,
Yeah.
and the seller lost it, and now the seller is mad at
Yeah.
her? Yeah. Okay. This makes sense, right?
Bro, the funny part is that I have somebody who investor who did supposed to buy it. You should say the buyer didn't deposit the money.
Somebody had her on a contract.
Yeah, it was a wholesale. Like I told her when we first spoke, cause I remember I made that initial call and then I had to follow up with the bro. She had a wholesale that had her contract. I told her a couple of things to look for. They couldn't provide PO and they couldn't get ED.
Should I try to fake them? They try to take them. So you are.
You know.
And they decided to just wait and cancel the deal.
Yeah, because when I got back to her, I did really too late. Because when time and Steve followed up, she stick with them right through until it really too late. So it was, I think it was a Friday before the Tuesday.
The agent, right?
Yeah.
Which is her fault.
Okay.
As a real estate agent, you should know how to vet an investor. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It is her fault.
Yeah, she do that too. She literally.
That's
Right,
why-
because,
that's
like,
why the
if-
people don't know answer.
If you have an auction coming up, of course, it is your fault, 100% the agent's fault. If you have a client working for you, know an auction is coming up. A week before the auction, there's no EMD, nothing, and you don't. That's not a red flag to you. This is like not knowing how to drink water from your mouth.
But we've been rich or still been.
Bro, isn't it? No.
I've been told, I said, bro, cancel the contract and come let
It is
us
her
know.
fault, 100%. I wouldn't even call her. I would call the seller because the seller, if there is any excess funds, it doesn't cost them anything. Now you gotta be able to explain this even to the agent. Hey, it doesn't cost to try because really there's no cost on your end. There's no cost on the seller, right? So that's fine. I understand her bad. I'll still reach out to the seller because she's no longer on the contract. Like you don't have to go to her to talk to the seller. This house is being foreclosed on, right? But even with her, in terms of educating her, hey, it doesn't cost anything. Even though you're thinking this or that, because that third company she's referring to, unless they go claim the funds, those funds are still there. They have to claim it. You understand what I mean? But it doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost them anything. All the work is on your end anyway.
Not the address, bro. I will get you in contact.
Yeah,
Set someone.
that is crazy.
What is the process of it to claim those funds?
I mean,
That's the attorney that does it. For you, so the biggest work is tracking the order and having the order allow you the same way you would do with wholesale. It's the same exact thing. You track the seller is willing to work with you, you put them under contract, with a period and all of that. The rest is the attorney that does the work. Like those third party companies only the funds, they won't talk to you. Only talk, especially here in Georgia. So really it's the attorney from there, but you have to convince the seller to give you authorization to go after the excess funds. So it's just that conversation with the homeowner.
And then do you get a cut?
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's a good
Do
one.
you
You
get a cut?
No, bro, we just,
do it for free.
you do it for free. I have nothing else. I have nothing better to do. Just get up. I'm like, oh my gosh. Of course, bro. Anything we do is you provide value and you get paid. Now, for the seller, mind you, if they, let's say a seller get foreclosed, they didn't get anything out of it, and you can go help them
See what
get 10,000 after auction, that's huge value. They just got foreclosed on, they probably don't even have a home. So I would focus more on how can I help them, and I promise you will get paid, but yes, obviously. So let's say there's $50,000. You can go to the seller, it's whatever you negotiate. You can tell the seller, I'll give you 25%, I keep the rest, or I'll give you 35%, I keep the rest. The attorney also get paid in the back end once they get the funds. That's the good thing about this process, because the attorney only get paid once they go get the funds. It's not paid in front.
Motivation. The motivation.
Bro, those attorneys are hungry. We're dealing with an attorney right now. He's the one calling us every day. You have a prospect? You have a prospect? This guy is, you know what I mean? So,
I see for the excess funds.
yeah. It's like, what you got? What you
What
got?
does he charge, like a percentage of?
A minimum of 6,000. So when you're doing the excess funds, you want to make sure you don't go after like $10,000
Yeah.
excess funds. So you can choose, you know what, anything less than 30,000, I'm not gonna go after.
Well, how do you know how much?
It's on the sheet.
Hmm?
It's on the sheet.
How do?
On the, what, foreclosure?
Now, there's an excess fund sheet.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see $100,000, $30,000.
Where do you find it?
Kind
The county gives it out. They ain't nothing.
We in America, man.
So the-
We in America, man.
You live in America, there's no privacy. It's absolutely no privacy.
One more so. Just first of all.
Hey, my name is Polly. I'm looking for the family of Miss Jackie Jakubowicz. Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello? That lady could not hear me. She
I
was
know, right?
about 80 years old, and was having a hard time hearing me. I tried to call one more time. I'm calling the access funds right now.
Oh, you call it excess?
I'm calling excess funds, there's one.
All your colors need to.
Yeah,
But Andrew,
I would.
or you push like this?
Yeah,
This
but
one,
I
yeah, I'm calling that.
I love you guys.
Yeah, because the camera cannot see you guys.
I would love to hear excess.
How do you structure creative finance deal when you are buying a set two on lease option agreement? Vincent, do you mean a lease option or do you mean an agreement for sale? Because those are completely different things.
Okay, my name is Polly. I'm trying to find the family of Jackie. The family for Miss Jackie Jakubowicz. You don't know a Jackie Jakubowicz? Are you familiar with this address? Ma'am, they live in Statham. Jackie. Do you know a Crystal Jean? Where do you live, ma'am? Hello? Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. Bye.
The next time you gotta put them on the speaker. What happened?
I did, I should have let y'all hear that one. She was definitely an older lady, but then you just gotta talk really, really slow and just slow things down. And she was just having a hard time hearing me, so I had to kind of slow down, but she didn't know any of the people obviously, that I just mentioned, but yeah, she
were calling the family members?
Yeah, I'm calling the family members because this is a probate, so sometimes with the excess funds, when homes get foreclosed on, it's either, we always know foreclosures are surrounded by divorce, death, right?
Right.
Especially death. So this one doesn't have, this one I'm trying to find the family. Yeah, I'm trying to find the family for this person here, so that's what you have to do. You can't call the dead, the deceased, so just trying to find out the family.
Quick question on the because I got a lead and I didn't throw him away, but he's super negative. Like, it ain't super negative equity, but he has it's negative equity. And I know that they would take credit finance, but I don't even know if they're worth it coming back because they almost $40,000, $40,000 to $50,000 over like the ARV on the equity. Again, they just took out a bad loan. Loan is at like 3-4%, but ARV is just tanking area, but it's in a good area. So
No, what do you mean by they're over ARV? What do you mean?
like, so
Underwater.
yeah, they're underwater.
They're underwater.
How?
So
They probably took out one mortgage.
yeah, that's what I'm guessing because the resale value, I gotta get more information, but the resale value in the home area like $600,000. I mean, no, $650,000. They owe like $680, $600, something like that.
Okay, on the creative, I still don't see how that matters.
Okay, yeah, I think
You look into cash flow, you're not looking to flip it.
I
Now, if they tell you give me 40,000 on top of that,
Yeah.
then it's not a deal. If you just here is 2,500 and I'm taking over your property that's already underwater and the cash flow makes sense, I really don't care about how much they owe, unless the loan is bad, like they have a loan at 7%, it's hard money or those kind of things. Otherwise, it's irrelevant. But you're not looking to flip it. Who cares?
let me go call
Property
them.
just wants to flip, so
Yeah, like 20% or over, but that's otherwise it's not a deal. That's all you care about, really. Okay? It's not just me.
Yeah, anyway.
If you have to bring 100,000 and put it into an investment, what do you care about? Your return on that 100,000. Otherwise, everything else doesn't matter.
Is the return based on the entry fee or is it on the ERV?
It's based on the entry fee and the cash flow. So if you bring in $100,000 to buy a home, how much are my cash flow? Let's say I'm cash flowing $2,000. You time that by 12, you divide it by $100,000. That will tell you how much your $100,000 is making per year in return. So if you can take that 100,000 and place it in a better investment, then it's not a deal. That's how you look at it. It's an investment, you place it. Even if you're raising private money, that's how you put in somebody's money to work. That's kind of how you look at it.
You call Chris then. I think we gotta split the easy.
And that's the restaurant room?
We'll call Chris. Yeah, no, that's the agent. His name Chris. Cause me and him had an argument, bro. Man, me and him got an argument on bad, bro. Cause he was trying to tell me that they can't do like. He said the bankruptcy would help them, like because of the type of bankruptcy they're going through, it would clear up all the things. I said, bro, don't let the people go through bankruptcy. I said, just sell the home on credit. I said, if they go through a bankruptcy, right? They don't understand how detrimental it is. They're not getting it. So, you know, like they're gonna say, man, they're gonna ruin it.
So they went through the bankruptcy.
No, they ain't go through with it. They still have no market. Chris supposed to call me back and let them know they consider this option over going bankrupt. Yeah. Hey, Chris, how you doing? This is Steve. I don't know if you remember, we actually spoke a while back regarding apartment on Southwest 52nd Street. Yeah, beautiful. So I think you spoke to my partner Vincent at first about the property, but I think when me and you had the last. I think last time we spoke, we actually discussed it. I think we were supposed to get back together. You said you were gonna open the sellers up to. Okay. All right. Is that that's how they should are. Is that a specific reason why they weren't open to it? Because I know last time we spoke, I said I could push. Just not open to it. Okay, yeah, that's not it. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna call the owner, Chris. Don't hear that, bro.
What is it?
So this guy is a guy named Chris, right? Owners are underwater, and so I've been told him last week. So he's supposed to call me back. He told me he was gonna go have a conversation with the owner to see if they're open. Because right now, I told him like right now if they sell the property, they're gonna have to pay to sell it, and he knows that. So we were having a discussion. So I told him, hey, listen, what if I can put 5-10 grand in their pocket and just take the loan over because they're already underwater? Well, he said I'm gonna go have a conversation with the sellers and see if they'll be open to that, right? So now I get back on the phone with him trying to say, oh no, they're not open to it and everything. Okay.
It's a listed property?
Yes, it's listed
on
property.
market?
They ain't been listed for 190 days. I'm gonna go talk to the owner.
You probably never talked to them.
He didn't talk to him because why would you? If I can tell you I can put 10 grand in your pocket and just take it over, why not do it? Because he was telling them to go bankrupt. I'm like, bro. Yeah,
I will skip first and just go.
That's what I'm gonna do right now.
You know, scriptures and call the record.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like, hey, listen, your agent is super rude. You guys probably want to get a better agent, but while I got you on the phone, let's talk about the property on there. I want to put an offer. You just need to give me time. And we'll have a conversation. I tell you, they're paying the listed right now. If they sell it right now, they're gonna be really cheap. And they're in foreclosure. I mean, they're in bankruptcy with 2 businesses, so I know they're in distress. But they have to sell it.
Who do you use that?
Huh? Oh, you want to go?
Yeah.
Hey, man. I didn't say you want to stay here. Neck crack. I got you. All right? Hey, man.
How many leads you got?
Scott.
For me,
Mhm.
a couple of them, but the data kind of small this time because it's still early. And try to get through this. And still I work Zeppelin with a lady from Alabama. So she only communicate with him through an app.
Through an app?
Yeah. You must say it. Just to say it now, I don't. That's the things now, I don't. But you can still try to work around.
Listen. You don't know the response?
Dustin. Hello?
For the speaker.
I think this was a prank voicemail, you know, about the kids,
Oh,
that they tried to prank on their voicemail. I don't want to see this again. I was having this little kids.
But, okay, ROI. So your ROI is basically for whatever amount of money I put in, what I'm looking to get back, right? So for example, if I put $100,000 into a deal, most investors are looking for a 12% minimum ROI. So that means if I put $100,000 into a deal within a year, I'm looking to make $12,000 back on that $100,000 in a year. Now, that's typically for like credit finance deals. So now, if you're talking about cash, typical investors like a 5% cap rate, 5, 8%.
Okay.
Yeah, the ROI and cap rate, one and the same. They're the same, pretty much the same.
Because when she asked the question, it was like, if I bought the property for like $760,000 in Americas, I'm lower property value, what is the ROI looking for?
So most investors, if you talk, okay, so the different ROIs for different things. Let me say that one, because probably be something they want to get to. If you're doing okay, so it's gonna they all vary, right? If you're a fix and flip investor, a typical fix and flip investor, most of them look for anywhere between a 10% to 15% on a fix and flip, right? You being a wholesaler, because typically you can make more money than a flipper wholesaling. We look for anywhere between 20 to 30%. I'm not touching an actual flip. I'm not gonna try to take it down myself unless I can make that type of return. All right. Hey, what's going on, boss? How you doing?
New to the class, just doing the process.
Okay. What's your name?
You
Hewlett?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
Hey guys.
How you doing out of class?
I installed an AC unit in this house.
Oh, really?
You start talking about it, I'm like, oh, okay. And I've been trying to reach you for the last month on the phone.
Okay.
I finally texted myself, man, I'm reading classes on Saturday. I just need to know the address.
Okay.
Sure enough, I was 9 minutes up, working on a heat core.
Okay.
She said, close at 4, if you can make it, come on. So,
Okay, beautiful. So, I mean, again, I'm gonna finish the conversation better than this. So, so fix and flip is typically looking at 10 to 15% return on actual fix and flip deal. But if they're looking at a wholesaler, since you can make that wholesaling, if we're not making at least 20% minimum, we're not touching it. That's on the fix and flip. So that's your ROI on the fix and flip. All right. So if next time somebody asks you that, hey, listen, this is the type of return. Now, if you're talking about a rental property, right? Now it's completely different. But a rental property, average people like to make anywhere to a 5 or 6% cap rate. Again, that's just normal people. Now, if you're doing a creative finance deal, it has to be 12% if you're doing creative finance. Yeah. So, and basically, like I said, the easiest way of explaining ROI, okay, within 1 year, you make the ROI for 1 year. If I put $100,000 into a deal, a 12% ROI means I'm making $12,000 1 year. That's net. I have to net $12,000 that 1 year. That's a 12%. That's okay. So that basically means in the course of 10 years, I'll make the majority of my money.
It's not only considering what I put down, it's not considering what I paid for it.
What you mean?
Because I think that's what she asked me, if I bought a property for $160K, but that's not only, that has to be the cost of the property, what's my ROI? So
So,
based on what you're saying, it has to be the money, the actual cash that I put down.
yeah, so the cash I put down. So for example, I'm gonna show you how.
I'm doing.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Your ROI would be you would look base your ROI off the down payment money. How much capital? So let's just say a house was worth 20%. Right, we're gonna go off 20%. Let's just say a house was worth
So that's $32,000.
let's just use it for the $200,000 is the purchase price, right? Well, if I gotta write 20% down on that, what, like $40,000? Okay, so I would base my ROI on the 40%, not the $20,000 or $200,000. Because the $40,000 what I have to run to. So that's how you base it. So, but overall, like she was saying, I would tell her like, depend. It really just depends. If you're talking about fixing food specifically, I look at me personally because we do so much volume. If I'm not making 15% minimum, I'm not touching the deal. That's what you said.
I have no problem with that. Whenever I get this stuff, I'm Scott, I'm taking it.
Now, and that's basically how. Yeah, I got you. Let me.
The only thing that's still haven't been fixed is, you turn on the heat.
So,
I don't know,
so we need to.
I don't know if it's extra.
Let's get checks on it now.
Percentage you put, so you drop it.
So the first blue is Scott and Lucia.
So what is it that you say?
You not speak Spanish?
Especially the one.
I have no, just be aware, if you call anybody in Houston, Texas, or anywhere in Texas and Florida, just don't be surprised that they do come into the Spanish.
I'll show you. Yeah, in the basement, Andrew is still here now.
Let's call Scott. So I can get, this is number on here when you're ready, and then you can pull up this.
Andrew, it is the book downstairs.
Yeah.
So the one that was.
Oh, yeah, Jamaica?
No, 90s. Is it 619 Southwest 57?
Keep everybody at Jamaica.
I'm married to him. So yeah,
Oh, you married?
I'm married to him.
Oh, nice.
So it's like she thinks I'm drinking too.
Oh, okay,
90s.
Okay.
okay. So what's the plan this year?
So
All right, probably a little bit more because the next line door is a never one. Because, you know, so just probably a little bit more, send more for the financial conversation.
This is the
Keep
address.
their address because
Chris, you can feel free to bash us. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, my partner just got done speaking to Chris. I'm super interested in the private. He just he's not
so
your agency. We'll just try to burn. We'll go to like
so you understand, I have,
I don't know.
I got you on YouTube,
I say that.
right? So you understand.
You guys, you're dealing with anything like that, you have to take it.
It's all notifications.
I think that's the thing, I have an angel who's saying that nigga son. I said, hey, son, listen, if you want me to run number on property, if you wanna make it easy for me, you're gonna send me property from at least give you all the send me photos, small description, conditions. You don't have to send me everything, but you can send me this.
So I joined the Facebook, that's where. So I think they're, like, when she was
Where we go. I just tell her, I said the only thing, I said, it's a picture book, if you need, I can give y'all all, so rental, we have to have this split up.
Oh, yeah, the last time we called them. The last Friday. We have,
I told them.
Anybody in the max?
Maybe that was, the bees.
Yeah.
So that's not. It's Charles.
There's a bunch of, they're not here, because we got the office outside. So we had last time.
Because I get an idea of how things are, but usually I kind of dummies guy.
Yeah, and then we'll try to. So the first requires if that's working.
Yeah, we have a flipper finish.
First one, I caught a film. Hey, stop this ain't picking up my call.
Hey, that's a
So kindness, it's kindness on college park, Ivy, Union City, Peachtree.
Who you guys calling? Bishop?
Yeah, nah, I tried to skip check. I went to that agent in live because I know you.
This number was on it.
Yeah, you can get it.
I seen the video.
I was in the middle.
I'm trying to get into this business. What I need to do.
Call the board. Call the board.
Nah,
Realtors Association board?
that-
In Texas.
that's a good thing to do, but I ain't gonna do all that. Again, if I get started, go and go, so I get it. So,
That's the best place to start, you know what I mean, because there's no budgets, so we just want to do it. It's easy.
You know about it.
yeah, I'm going to, that's good. I got more keys. I told you, I got a bunch of them. I got more properties that we have to come on here.
What I'm trying to about this is basically just.
I tell you, that's what I do, not. If you don't have a deal by the end of February, I'm gonna leave. Period. Exactly. You still kind of move, that's what you take. Everybody. Yeah, but
I'm in business fixing
it's
this.
going great.
You're in town, how you
It
drive.
ain't going great. That house is everywhere. I actually know the agent. His name Kendrick. Yeah, I know Kendrick.
Is this middle?
Yeah, yeah.
How you treat challenge? Yeah.
That's good.
That's a thing.
Oh, they answer like
He's in the voice max.
you did.
Okay, so.
Oh, so
we use start.
Oh, you
actually,
did times?
yeah, actually, since did you call me?
Easiest way to run twice.
Yeah, was that your boyfriend? Okay, yeah, hit on, hey, listen, hey, whatever, hey, that's it, I've been trying to get into Texas, guys. We haven't had it in a long.
That's still application.
Even when we go down
We'll see like somebody really just goes out and find this vacant, this home that's vacant, that's still application. And give you kind of the find of these and
but once I
maybe
my
for the
kid,
engineers in their partner and those needs and move those into cash flow. Cash flows that represent money and the investment.
they say, hey,
That's
this
what we
is,
He just don't like
yeah, I'm trying to, we trying to literally, we gotta go through this man, brother. I'm trying to get to the owner, we get to the owner.
Oh, the one you just stuck.
Yeah, I know they have to
goes inside of it. Goes inside of it.
That's necessary to entertain the crowd. You need to let them know what you're doing. People are watching you guys all over the states.
I said, we say what's up,
Don't sit there and
That's
just
the best place.
I just showed them how to do the ROI. I
Deep
don't,
fund.
they have, now they know
It's
the
gonna be a
ROI.
deep finance, because that's what I started. They see all the mechanics that goes inside of it. They get to see
Boom.
what needs to be, because they need to get the number dialed properly. So you need to know how to negotiate those houses at the price and get your fee involved, and then the person who's gonna purchase it. So that's where you start by being a deal finder. So being a deal finder means they drive around and they also see that steel applicated, and also they see that needs work, and also they see that look good.
There's the
Find
window.
those homes, bring
Oh,
those
right.
addresses, find
No,
those
click on
homes,
that. You see where it says exit screen all the way at the end?
Oh, right here.
The address.
Yeah, we'll
First
click
thing
on
you
that,
do, right
and
on
you
the
can
address.
see all
Okay,
If you
okay.
click on that, it'll not appear.
or like the part what you gotta bring, you gotta do
So they
this.
just, this was-
Come on, William, always, man. Like, that's what we do out here. Hey, man, if you got any deal that you want to send over, send it over. We can take a look at it and help you with it. Just really depends. If you're doing pre-foreclosures, Andrew is the guy for sure.
Everything else. Where's the
Foreclosures, I wouldn't be saying how you articulate. That would probably be a question for William. Also, I don't know if you're still on. That would probably be a question for Mamadou, because I mean, again, I don't know how Maryland operates versus Georgia. He said, how are you guys communicating with the homeowners in Maryland area with the foreclosure? I don't know exactly. how that
So
works.
in Maryland, the only thing, William, you cannot bring up the foreclosure itself. So you have to talk to the homeowner like every other homeowner, that ask them if they're looking to sell, and then have them bring it up through the conversation. Because there's a gray line right now. I'm not an attorney in Maryland, you better consult an attorney. So I consult Michael Gross from ATG Title. So he's the one that guided me through all my foreclosures in Maryland. So I highly suggest you consult attorneys when it comes to Maryland. But just don't bring it up front. You cannot technically, legally do it in Maryland. That's all I do. Scale first.
Oh, it's starting. Vera. Yeah, you guys come on, get more active in the chat, man. Let's see where everybody's at. Anybody working in Texas at all? We're looking for more deals in Dallas. If anybody's in Dallas.
We'll get that.
Yeah, did you take no, yeah. Hopefully Doug is getting you back, because that's what they're gonna get.
See what's going on inside the neighborhood.
Yeah, I wish the agent was such a. It's like if your seller say no, just give us your number.
Usually, until you call.
Okay, let me go call Sheila.
I need to see something called scripture.
Yeah. He said, no, yeah, jump the gun.
That is.
No, yeah, jump the
I
gun.
use website.
You looking at a notebook?
No, I said I brushed over it because I didn't know.
You have to take notes in your note phone.
Yeah.
But we'll go over it. We'll go over like pure newbie Q&A.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a few calls, and then we can go over and give you some practical steps based on what you're trying to accomplish.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying.
I
I
got
was trying to,
some.
the first thing I did was just go out and find the deal. You find the deals and then you will come up with that deal. Then the process of finding what to set that, the scriptures to put. Yeah.
Did Joe record it?
That's the easiest.
Yeah, we must be
right
running.
now.
Well, never mind.
Joanna, what you-
No, they get a phone, Sheila. That's all it is.
Joanna, what you focusing on now? Agents?
And she finna be
That makes sense.
kill the Pokemon. Yeah,
You
that's
just have to learn.
let's call yeah, let's call Kendra. I already know Kendra, man. She gonna know me about me and her. We had it at Tuesdays when we first talked. But yeah, you call Kendra. Just let her know that particular part, because I already talked to somebody, say, hey, listen, Kendra. You actually spoke to my partner already regarding this property. I don't know if it will be a good fit or cash it is. Again, if they're open to anything outside the county.
When it starts there, eventually,
And
it's
just be contact us. But besides that,
because that's where I
are
started.
you have any more properties? Tell you a little bit about what we do.
Find this out.
Yeah,
First,
it's already.
Oh, yeah.
and then you figure it out.
Oh, really?
If I tell you about the scriptures and scriptures,
No.
exactly, so it's a process of finding, being a part of that.
So the list of those.
Then you find 2, 3, you can sell 50, you can sell 5, you want 1 month of money from that. Then you jump to the next step and you
Yeah.
find the school,
One
pose it to the
The
scriptures.
list of
Each
those
step,
guys
I'm
that.
saying, hey, you, this is old, this is what I'm going to do. This
Send me
conversation.
pictures when I'm thinking.
No, don't just do, tell us in the bitch, because now if you send me some pictures to ARB, but the houses are terrible, then you have an issue. Have y'all had a conversation on what the property look like?
See, that is a whole system. See, that's what I'm saying. That is a whole, okay, so what can go driving for dollars. So we just put $2 inside the town. Go to the design package, drive on, right on the address. Be the self-police.
I'm trying to.
Be the self-police who work together with partners, support partners. Try to see if we can locate.
My name is Paul, I'm actually trying to find the family for Jackie. Is they coming? Jackie.
You said you wanna get on our next, flip, right?
I could do it to.
What, yeah.
I got a lady in
Six
K,
hours.
we could put 30K in and flip it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, she already started working on it, she just
It's like
didn't,
a hotel.
yeah, she didn't have the time, yep. I think I got it next, I just gotta get him.
30K?
Huh?
30K, payment copy.
No, hey, listen,
Called DCS.
she already did most of the repairs, like all the major repairs in the house.
Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah, so we've been apart, cause they brought it to me as a creative deal to hold, I said, bro, I'm not holding it, 'cause she said,
Program.
hey, Bonita, it's Steve, whenever you get an opportunity, you can give me a call back, that'd be perfect, thank you. Come on, bro.
So this is another,
That's what I say.
this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get involved, because I gotta do it before they do this one. So, DCS, right, DCS is, what happens is that the state, there are people who, get out of jail or have been on probation or have to face court, or probably just some fact that they had a federal charge.
Yeah, it must be, what's the dude that had multiple cars?
DCS will provide a housing.
Yeah, bro.
Direction to where.
And this is super, I'm telling you, I already have initial road, and you can easily even have that car, it just must say, hey, listen. Whatever your name is that anyway, like, I'm super interested in the portfolio, but in order for me to really verify, make sure that okay, I would have the portfolio.
I have to find
That way, I don't allow my these
by
properties.
the state to register that
So,
property.
and again, for future reference,
So,
do send me over property like that, look, I would this.
once I've done that, I have to find a landlord who's pleased.
Yeah,
Have me use that property to where I can
We don't give me
use
an extra bus.
extra money.
I gotta get a bunch of people.
Right.
I don't wanna get nobody in until we can finish the system,
For
because
a
funny part, y'all not gonna
bad.
have to take ChatGPT.
So you'd be the deal person.
All y'all
I'll
know.
be between the property owner and
Exactly.
Like literally.
So, what I will do with the property is that I'll rent the property from you, and then I'll rent the property to these fellas.
Yeah.
And then I will pay what I need.
Brian, good afternoon, how are you doing? This is Joanna.
I have signed up with DCS.
I'm good, we spoke the other day, you sent me a list of all my properties.
Yeah.
Yes, so I was wondering, hey, go ahead. Hello?
Hey, okay, sorry about
No worries, is this a good time?
that. Oh, yeah, just making a little quick.
Oh, okay, so like I was telling you in my text, it's gonna be difficult for me to run the numbers without having an idea of what the condition of the property is, and so I need some pictures. Are those forthcoming? Anything you think?
I got there, well, I got this over for them, so just wait to hear back from them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why, they don't want to respond, but try to get those.
Okay, so I'll just wait a little bit to see if I can get them. I'm very much interested in them. The prices are really good. I just want to be sure that the numbers are run correctly.
I get it. This, like I say, when this seller,
Yeah, what is,
this particular seller,
I was waiting for their address, like what?
right, so I can say this is that this property is moving fast. We never had a problem moving them.
Right.
Great. But I would go up there and take pictures or anything like that. I'll say for most of the deals that we have, we take it to somebody if they're interested in, you know, give her paying for access to the every day.
Okay. Typically, one of the reasons we don't drive our property is because I drive out here property. And it's another tenant.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, like, you know, I go through a lot of properties every day, and so it's going to be difficult for me to drive by every property, unless it kind of, the numbers make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Just connects with all the water bridges.
But I get what you're saying, so well, I will hold on a while and see if I can get them, because I would love to shoot you back some numbers on them. Yeah, like I said, the prices are really good. All right?
Well, yeah, I'll get back to it again. As well.
All right, Nina, thanks so much, Brent, we'll be in touch. Okay, have a good day.
Okay. But this, yeah, so she got a portfolio, this agency got 8 properties, all at 60% ARC. We didn't need a photo.
The agent level,
8 properties at 60% ARV.
listed by agents also, all 8?
Yeah, they off market.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's bucket listings.
Yeah.
And they said everything, is it rented or?
They're vacant.
They're vacant.
They're all the properties, yeah.
Hey, Bonita. Hey, good afternoon. How you doing? This is Steve. I was actually giving you a call about the property on Sterling Forest Drive in Decatur. I think we spoke on it last week. I don't know if you have some time today to talk about it. Yeah, I think last time we actually spoke, I know you had spoken with my partner Gabriel and Charlie regarding the property, and they were telling you a little bit about how we pick up properties. I just wanted to, take a couple of minutes to explain how we buy properties and see kind of what your understanding is as far as credit finance. I completely understand. I know you had told me when we last spoke they had came in super low, but I know Gabriel had told me to give you a call because we have different options of buying properties and different ways of buying properties. So we can probably come up to what you're looking for. But I wanted to kind of, have that discussion with you and see exactly what you're looking to achieve right now. So. Jeez. Okay. Well, geez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're feeling better and you're eating now. But I can give you a call back. When would be a good time for you? Like, when would be a better time to talk with you? Okay, Monday. Let's shoot for Monday at, let's say, 3 o'clock. Does that work? Okay, perfect. And then, Ms. Bonita, I just like to ask this question just to be clear. If I'm unable to get you on the phone Monday at 3, is it okay if I can give you a call and text just in case? Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure. All right, beautiful. All right. Oh man.
Agents are different.
Oh no, this is seller. Yeah, she. I know I'm a getter because last time we talked, she literally manipulated stage sick. That's why she can't finish the flip. Like, bro.
Oh, she's stuck with it.
Yeah, so now she got a flip that she's trying to complete, right? And she ended up getting sick. So she don't got a hard money loan and she just took it straight out of her own phone. So now she's sick and it's getting to a point where she tired of doing it. She ran out of money from her 401k flipping property. So she said at this point she's gonna be done. So I told her right now where she at with the price she's at, it won't make sense for us to come in on a cash offer. But again, she not too far off. So I told her, hey, listen, let's just partner up. I'm about to open up Novation and say, hey, let's just partner up and finish the flip. Because she sent me pictures. Not bad at all. It's gonna need
meat on the bone?
Huh?
There's still meat on the bone?
Yeah, there's meat on the bone. It just need, and it only need like 40, 50K because you don't even need to finish the bathroom and the kitchen and do like the cosmetic work. You don't gotta the roof, HVAC, AC, all that stuff. She got the major components out of the way, but after that, the cosmetic stuff not the best.
She a full-time flipper or she was just trying?
She's just a homeowner that tried her hand and do that, man. That's the yeah, watching HDTV thought it was gonna be easy.
Yeah, sure.
So what I did was that I signed up for the program for TCS and I need to find that list of properties that I can register as part of it.
In which area?
One state within pretty much the Atlanta area. Atlanta area, somewhere near bus line. Possibly if not bus line, within walking distance.
So this is the thing. No,
It's
and
like
you
they have the
want
same
to
house.
based on what you do as. Now, if
Because
It's the same.
it's gonna be
You gotta
worth
be
it,
excited
so
for
cash,
not far from the
straight out cash. So, you know, or you get some kind of basic. So this is what I would say, hey, this is what I was budgeting. Obviously, you are going to work, so cash, and when you
It's no place where they
No, I get it.
now, we'll offer one.
If they happen to have vehicles.
Do you think the
So
owner
parking is important. Yeah, no, it's the same thing as, so let me ask you, what is the
We can partner
average rate
together,
per bed?
we'll put your parents.
So it depends on,
And listen on
say
the
for
market.
instance, I have.
That's what I would think. That's the only.
Well, it's not a lot,
Like
but
basic,
it's kind of like.
absolute basic.
It did lose
Probably
some-
between.
Yeah, but see, that's,
4 to 5, 6.
that house will work for creative, right? You just build the house out.
Okay.
That
So if
house
I
will
have-
work creative.
See, I have
No,
bedrooms. master
Nah,
bedroom, all at least 3 bedrooms side by side.
Right. So let's say right now I have one, okay, I have one. What, Steve, what is the property in Centown? What area is that?
Southwest Atlanta.
Southwest Atlanta. It's not far from my. I have one, three floor, 6 bedroom. Where we can fit in 6 bedrooms, we can fit in, the master bedroom can easily have like 4 beds.
Right.
But the rest, that area, we can fit in like 10, 11 people beds.
Okay, so that, so right now, does it have a pool?
It doesn't have,
Okay, all right.
but it
So-
have everything else.
Alright, so, condition, I can charge for that. So for instance, for instance, we had a pool at a location, near transportation, all the residents can access their house at minimum, they drive about 20
Yeah.
30 minutes away, then it is right. So now I can make it work in that favor. So now I go up to about 700 a bed.
Okay.
And then and then deal with the current market, so how many bedrooms you saying?
So one, right now it has 6 bedrooms.
6 bedrooms.
6 bedrooms that, the way it is, there's like a couple of, yeah, we can close and curtain, but
So what, how do we about contact?
so how do you, just want to say that we can,
That's just true. I assume those equity.
you find the property,
Those,
Right, I have to
those
go register
equity,
the
you gotta
property.
understand cash.
got it, which is the, is that for a license?
That's,
People come.
that's the safety they qualify for.
That's why we're on the road.
Because that's the, I say that we're back to jail, but these people cannot afford it, like, because if you go apply for an application, you have a felony, they're not,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not, they have to not leave also. So these guys are still trying to get back on their feet, to get a house and stuff like that.
Right.
So you're trying to put them in a position, it's best they had, but this is the price, but it costs too much to get. So it's, provide the bed, provide, provide some type of counsel. I probably every Thursday, provide, counseling, expertise, charges.
That's
That way
good.
you're not.
So, is it lease, like, you guys do like a lease?
So my problem, I will lease it, you sign a lease.
It's the arbitrage.
Yeah, it's a lease,
I don't draw.
I will lease it, or I
I
will
put
part
inside
of
a
it.
letter.
Say for instance, when they pay the rent, you guys take whatever comes up, or whatever rent is paid, everybody takes the cut off the top. It means in other words,
But that's like key.
we'll work out where, we charge this much and we separate what your rent will be, and then without saying that actually, if I decide to say, I'm gonna provide,
Got to.
each, we can provide a set of groceries, that's water, drinks or whatever that nature, a couple of snacks or whatever. Part of that, two steps, now if I decide to add a TV in their location, same
We
thing.
doing a 5 to 6 round, they're not
So
including.
they start having to them,
We hire
provide
our
internet,
that's
part of it, everything is intact. in the contract, But I won't charge you separately, I will just charge you as a package. Part of this package, say if I charge you 700, this is what comes with the package. And then it comes with a package.
I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. I said, let's
But
want
you
to
pay
pay
them
them.
with for
No, sure.
a
I
compliment.
see the model, he's saying, I see the law. So I guess my biggest question with that one would be since it's felons, that means you have to look at felons. Where does the management look like?
Okay, so now that type of property, you have to have somebody in house as well. So now, that means two teeth, probably with one or I have to be there every day. So I would,
Full-time job.
yeah, but I don't necessarily, you can hire like.
Okay.
I would hire somebody.
So when it's a we, you and your corporation, and we as the property. We as a
Me, my business and your business in conjunction with this work, so I don't have to like it.
So is the lease paid?
No, the lease will pay, they pay monthly, they pay monthly. So
So what if they don't pay? What happens to
we have a, well, of course, but we have that, if they don't pay, they're subject to terms.
The lease is with, not with the tenants.
No, it's not, this is not the tenant's lease, the tenant's lease is with me. My lease is with you.
No, I get it, but your lease is not with the tenants, it's with the program you're talking about, right?
It's through the program, so in other words, they don't pay, they just put the opportunity, they go through the process. Because in order for them to get housing, they have to go through DCS.
Right, so it's DCS that pays.
No, not DCS, they pay.
Oh, the
DCS
tenants.
is like pretty much emotional.
But he's covering.
They say, listen, I know a couple of housing that you can come for, this is the program for them. In order for them to come to my location, I have to go through the, what you call the background check and the issues that my people is in standards and I'm okay on this house. So they're pretty much they're telling me that these are the properties that are available and it's past the necessary registration for them to operate.
Yeah, he don't have to take no.
So in other words, when I register the house in the state will say yes, he made to the
Let's get on the phone call.
2, they have to go through the inspection of the property. 3, they have to make sure that it's well maintained. That's the inspection part of the property. And so when they go from there, I can go ahead and they'll put me on a directory from DCS and say, now, when you come here as
Okay, so we can have a conversation.
This legal,
Yeah,
we
we're
come
gonna
up,
do $100,000.
they call us, they contact us, and they'll do
He's gonna have to take
when they
money.
come
Like,
back.
we're gonna come on that. It's a give and take.
Is it the body fee struggles? We get the blend of
So he get no payment.
No, if you have a lease with him, then you really don't care if the felon pays or not.
Now, this is with me.
So he has to take that risk. It's the same way if you do
We still
arbitrage.
get paid, so
You still get paid, regardless. I was just, you know what I'm saying? So for me,
That is
I would like,
motivation, but that's.
I'll give you an example.
Listen,
For me, I would be like,
Is that $100,000 you needed to pay the first time?
upfront. So
Did you add, yeah, let's get on the phone and ask them, because my thing is,
So
they want
I-
$100,000 down, is $100,000 needed to pay on that next loan, because if not, then it's
February
not
first, rent is due by you like.
Hold on, give me what I
I don't need money until.
Mom, do I got a pass split turnkey already ready to go. It's doing $8,000 a month gross, and net is netting $4,000 to $5,000. So, dude want $100,000 down, and we didn't talk. I know we didn't talk 3 times already, and they still coming back to me. So the thing is, I was thinking about okay, if we able to structure it properly. Hey, look, $100,000 down, but you get no equity payments on the remaining equity, because he want $200,000. He asking almost $200,000 to $300,000 equity. That don't make sense. You know what I'm telling them? That don't make sense.
They want $200,000 equity and get $100,000 upfront.
I negotiated down on the equity, and I we talked about this. I said, if I'm gonna give you that much upfront, there's 2 things you're gonna have to give me. Your equity is I'm gonna have to cut your equity, and I said 2, you're gonna get no payments. If I'm gonna give you $100,000.
What is the net?
Yeah.
What matters is the net.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is what is it, you said how much per month?
$4,000, because he got.
So $4,000 on the pass split, because pass split fees is not cheap. How much are the netting?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. $4,000 to $3,000, because the thing was, the house is big. It's like a 6, and I think it's like a 6.
No, it's rented now. Right?
Yeah, it's rented.
So they do have the numbers.
Yeah, they do have
What
the
is the number?
Yeah, that's what I tell you. So right now he's net about 4K.
4K unit.
Yeah.
Okay, 4,000 times 12, that's 48,000.
Mhm.
Right? So 48,000, and this, you said they want $100,000 now.
Yeah.
Divided by, okay, that's a 48% cash on cash return, but something is, how many bedrooms is this?
Seven.
$4,000.
Like $6,000 to $7,000. Then you got an 80 unit outside. So you gotta.
Where is this? Look at
See,
this.
Tell me.
it look like you're not in the market. Look like I'm going straight up.
Okay, yeah, what is the, you know, what is it? What is it? How do they have so much equity?
He don't own it for it because he got an underlying mortgage of like 400,000 and some change. But he wanted
4,000.
Yeah, 400,000, 429,000 underlying mortgage. But he's asking 697.
So I want net 4,000. Like, what if 6 bedroom, we want net 4,000?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
where's
easy.
where's the, I'm gonna have to see the.
Sometimes it's quite gross.
But I-
Yeah, that's what I said. I told you the growth was like 8, 9, something like that.
We're gonna have to send their,
The actual sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
that, I don't know.
So, hold on, so,
That's weird that they're.
Mark
asking
6
for that.
bedroom. Mark 6
That's
bedroom.
it's the same,
Yeah.
those people have the same, now, you deal with less.
Yeah, and this is only someone
in terms
like-
of the tenants, because they were just, you know, low income tenants. But again, it's the same, thing. They already have the jobs, so you gotta be 5 minutes from the bus stops, or the train station, 5 minutes from most of the local jobs. Yeah, we have a few like that, it's just the felon part that cannot, it's almost like sober living, for example, they do the same thing. We have properties where sober living applicants
Okay.
want to rent it from us.
Vincent, so
But the type of things we deal with are such a high risk that, you know, your property is not safe,
Might charge
you
15
can destroy,
So the one on Pinball,
I would
right?
say, I would open to it. I just wouldn't take a luxury property that you
But there's another thing to it.
Yeah, no, I know, because I remember that we had that. That's what I'm trying to make sure.
No, yeah.
I'm new to this, you know, way that I'm trying, I'm still,
Okay, what
I'm
about
not
me?
even in the mood. I'm still- It's too cool.
Yeah.
I don't wanna jump in here,
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But I'm
23,
in
57.
my biggest suit and I'm ready,
Yeah.
and just,
And it's not even fully.
I haven't just.
And that 2357.
23, 50.
Bro, mother after rent one room for 1,500.
Yeah, that's right. So you make about $20,000 a month. I mean, yeah.
28,000.
Yeah, but mind you, he said 3 of the units vacant.
Plus is big. Takes time to feel past it.
You said what?
Bro, you know,
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why I said 3 vacant, because he occupying. So 2 of them are vacant, but he occupying one, so there's 3 units that potentially need to bring the cash flow.
Why do they need $100,000?
That's, okay, so the realtor on this, right, they have another property in St. Port Lucie, where they had a, contractor, they took out a contractor on the property, right? And so now the contractor wanted money back, but it was a $100,000 loan. And I think, the realtor that brought Vincent Italy, I think she lended on that loan too. Lended toward that too. So they need the $100,000 to pay the contractor back.
The contractor lended them $100,000?
Yeah, one that, it was a
Or is it the
contract.
county?
Huh?
It's not a contractor.
Okay, so what, explain to me where the $100,000 come from. Like, break it down to me.
She basically telling me last time I spoke to her, she was saying that $100,000 is needed to pay off the construction costs.
Construction,
And,
okay.
I think it's like before Richie or something. And yeah, like she said, that's why they're needing it, is because they have there's a lien against the house, and she's worried because she doesn't know what's gonna happen, and she just wants to get it paid off.
To the vendor.
Yeah, to the limit for the construction loan.
Okay, it's a construction. loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so.
Exactly what the loan is, but I know it's for like a contractor needing to put some work.
Yeah.
Yeah, construction, it's a construction loan.
So basically, this is the kind of thing where you cannot get creative in any way, shape, or form. They need it,
Yeah,
not loans.
right.
So if they need it, the only solution is to find a solution to pay it off. But the thing is, if you pay that much off, where do they come up with their equity from?
Right, and that's what I was saying. Like, he got to cut the equity. If I'm gonna give you $100,000, I got to cut the equity.
So what's the property worth?
The property not worth that. The property only worth like 600,000.
600, how much they owe?
429, something like that.
That includes that 100,000 and some change?
Yeah, the 100,000 on another property. Remember? That construction loan is on another property. So they're wanting the 100,000 from this.
No, that can't work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, right. You get what I'm saying? He's trying to take his equity out of this house to go cover the construction loan for a house he renovated.
Oh, for another house?
Yeah, see?
So this house, okay, the lien is not on the
So
side.
that's not us. Yeah, yeah.
The other house is not selling or something?
Nah.
The house where the lien is.
I don't know if it's not selling. I don't know what exactly what's going on with that one.
Yeah,
Cause
there's missing pieces.
yeah,
So,
I would have to.
so the equity.
I would get it from the horse's mouth, because there's missing pieces, right?
Yeah.
So I understand they wanna sell this house to pay that house. Why are they listing this house to be separate? On the market?
They listed it, but I think because he's trying to sell so high, they're not selling.
That, exactly, so they're asking for it, what we said.
Yeah, right.
So they're over asking.
Mhm.
The other property, you need to know why is it,
Not
like, what is the issue?
Okay.
Why is it not, why did you just not sell it and then just pay it off? That means also that house is probably underwater,
Right.
you know what I mean? So that's how they're trying to cross.
Okay.
So they're taking like robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, they go. Basically, they wanna.
They're over leveraged.
They're trying to. Oh yeah, they over there. They're trying to sell this house like a ridiculous number just to go cover having it.
So they can on the other house, but they gonna have to sell it at a discount.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like if they only owe $400,000, you tell them the house is worth 600, which is not, because how much is it listed?
Like 697, like something crazy.
Okay. So that means let's say they have 200,000 in equity based on what it's worth.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to sell it like at this 100 grand less, just to prove it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they cannot have win-win.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
If you want the 100K, you have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
some
yeah.
other.
So the only thing that's gonna work on that is a cash offer.
Mhm.
Like there's no creative that works there.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense. So are you willing to sell at a discount in order for you to move the property and pay off the debt? Or are you just gonna gamble? Because there's not 100 solutions.
You can't have that equity.
Yeah, like you cannot offer them, let me be fine.
I'm sorry, so you choose your loss, so pretty much if.
Yeah.
I'll pay this $100, if I don't pay, let this house go down. Have it covered off, or come off your pocket, keep the money and the price that you have right now.
But you're not trying to take a loss. That's
Yeah.
what I'm not trying to do.
Yeah, he not. That's what I'm saying. He's not trying to take a loss. That's
Like they're already out of money.
yeah, right. You're trying to say it.
Because the person was the ones that were.
Huh?
They're already out of money. So it's not like they have a lot of
Let's
choices.
put that conversation with the seller.
So you gotta get this from the horse's mouth
Hey,
and see where the thinking is at.
do this for me. They say set up a hotel. For trees, yeah, for trees. So tell her to set up another call with the seller and let him know today and let's have a conversation because he's stubborn himself. Like just put him on the phone and we'll talk. I told him last time.
She's the wife and the husband of the seller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she basically, I guess, like, I don't know, she considers her as well.
Who the decision? Let me ask you something. Who is the decision maker?
We're not part of
Because
the deal.
when I had a chance with the trees, she already wanted to put him on the phone. So who the decision maker? I don't know. Okay, and then just put her on the go.
No, when you call it, hey, there's a problem. You guys
Yeah, we'll
need to
talk.
about it.
Let's try to set up, see if she can get out there. No, we'll talk about it. Like, yeah, I want to figure out more information on it.
In terms of problems?
Yeah, just call me right now.
The one last application, I had one of Sean Brett, that they already listed before us, and we said, beautiful property. But right now I have past from tenants in there. They rent by the week. Low income tenants, they rent by the week.
How you get the look?
Through Pat Split. So Pat Split is a platform almost like Airbnb.
Okay.
You list the house on the platform. That's it. And those tenants rent by the week, but that's different than, because I would prefer renting by the day. I make more cash. Right now, I'm renting by the week. The problem is also you gotta mitigate the risk as an investor. Because I prefer stability over, oh, okay, I'm gonna make 2,000 more, but my property will be destroyed in 2 months. So you gotta pick your poison. So if it's, let's say I get a house where the value of the house is around like 300 or less, and I really don't care,
Hey, how you doing? So,
I didn't go crazy on the renovations, like that property, we spent $80,000. Dude, I'll show you the picture, beautiful, luxury.
But I
yeah,
was,
so I know.
No, that's what I'm saying. So what you're talking about, I would actually go after very specific property. So I would put out specific marketing just to find this.
Okay. Okay.
That's what we do.
So I'm
So
trying
you
to.
come up with a box.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Once you write to X type of thing, what is the box? The box is the location, jobs, blah, blah, blah. This is the property, right? What is the best property to go after? That I wouldn't mind even to standards. You follow lists, you go after those properties.
What's going on with that?
my goal is this
The,
right now.
Puerto Rican,
By end of February, end of March, or end of March.
How did you hear that about the strategy?
When I came to your house, you told me about it.
No, the strategy
man,
program.
okay. So I'm saying,
The issues, I found out, I was going through just renting and and that.
okay.
And then from there, I just kept researching after that.
Yeah.
And I called the lady, and she said, "Here you go." She gave me a pamphlet, fill out the paperwork. She gave me that. And I
So
was
there's a lot of demand there?
like, what? Because I'm not.
Okay, understood. So
On a regular.
my thing is, that
If
if
you're
you're really
under-
trying to figure out the best way to do that,
If it's
I don't
okay,
think
so
credit
this
would be a good
is-
option
if
when
it's-
we do this.
if it's
$100,000 down
if
here.
it's
So
six-
the reason being,
I think it's
like I said, that's like a
$6
ton of capital come
more than nine.
addition.
You
You
have
know,
that.
like what if you can make a deal work? We
Right,
don't have
this
that.
is
Like,
6
some
years.
people
If
like,
you-
hey,
You take it.
I want to, because I'm not.
then you know, it's scary, it's no.
That's what I'm
Yeah, there's a problem. That's what I was-
But
But you understand, the house managers act into the house. It's-
Let me ask
No,
you.
I know.
So I want to be able to be in a position
I'm
where,
saying it's riskier, which is fine, it's not. That's the business we need, that's not a problem.
yeah, but
It's element with the sober living, the same thing, there's more hands-on management involved.
but I would possibly say.
Yeah, no, understood, so, I'm saying, so with that particular, have you guys like to explore a cash offer rather than?
You can't, I can tell you right now, right?
Because
you're
it's kind of
new,
hard to get it,
You won't be able to bring it.
you know, it has to kind of.
Because the only way for you to be able to run up and scale with the company is.
But again, you have to come down.
If you're too busy managing, you cannot find new properties.
Let's bring it down.
Build that business, that's not gonna work, man. Trust me, you're not, you think you want it, but you don't want it. So the goal is for you, once you get your first.
Okay,
property,
I
It's gonna be a trial and error.
Maybe
You're gonna have to pass it out. Practice that works. You do your first property, and you see, oh shit, okay.
coming in.
I see, this is the headache.
Carry a note like
I
that.
need to fix this. That's what I agree.
Especially.
You know what? One property. Now we're saying, oh,
But,
okay, gotta be mindful of this.
you know, in order to have that next environment, I can we can build a
Yeah, in order to start this, yeah, you can. You just need to get the properties that we get them directly from homeowners. Negotiate with these people.
Okay, perfect. That's what I was about being saying, you see what's wrong, and I see how close it's like.
Some sellers are looking for clear.
With your husband, that's not okay to you.
And then they go right from the people, for the closing fees and all. We're going to use our certain closing plans.
Okay, perfect, this is, but it's just.
The real estate, the beauty
It's
is-
not hard.
If you have a good deal,
Make
you're going to issue.
sure that you
The
got.
deal is the hard.
Yeah, that's something that you be open to.
So if you learn how to find it, 100% of the time should be focused on that.
Take over all the take over. All right, so just straight, okay.
Now, what if they sell it?
That's what you want. Because the model you're thinking right now is called arbitrage. It's, I take somebody's house, I lease it, and then I rent it out. This is arbitrage. It's not safe, because if me as the owner, I decide tomorrow that, hey, I want my house back, you no longer have a business. What you want is ownership, because if you have ownership, you have control. So if they wanna sell, that's best. You know what I mean? I know people that went completely out of business when COVID hit because they were doing arbitrage model on Airbnb. So they would call landlords that have properties for rent, and then go, hey, I'll rent your property, and then take the property and turn it into Airbnb.
Oh, 100%.
Well, the problem is you don't own it. So COVID hit, the landlords like, hey, I own my own. Now you gotta find
And we actually removed.
Now these guys still have 25, 30, all of it. And it's out of business. See what I mean? That's an arbitrage model. Now, it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, it just means it should be a very few of the properties that are arbitrage. You don't have control. Plus, when you're investing in real estate,
The only thing that really counts for is the platform. They don't want the tax benefits, they don't manage the property.
you only get that if you own it. So you want to do a business owner, not a business.
Exactly, so I mean, I understand you gotta know. I
Makes sense. But it's a good action. Like, your first property, second property, third property, is that, and you should always strive to.
Yeah, we got a contract with $100,000.
So in the beginning, maybe, the fact that you're doing that, cash flow, that's helping you out with that. Then you don't worry about the job. So you can dedicate more time to learn. Find the properties. So the ultimate goal should be. So for us, we own every property. Every property.
Let me go back and talk against I have your agent that is on the board to be on the lookout for
We have like I've sold some, because like condos, our property condos is a shit. Regular rental, regular rental. So we only do one rental like insurance. Ben is looking for us. We only rental insurance in this place things. Or traveling nurses.
Yeah,
Those are high cash.
We'll work with Susan and talk with her.
I had a property where
This is gonna be a gap.
yeah, AC. How much did I pay right now? AC unit? Yeah, it was way more. That's not working with your guy. Because he charged me 6,800. I paid $40. Everything, labor, I'm charging $6,000. And he's still striving for God. That's what he's saying. So, bro, there's no way. There's no way.
I made it, bro. I'm trying to get myself squared up. Taxes, man. Learning how to stand below the radar. So I'm gonna get out. How's it going today? Good? Yeah.
This is big.
Oh, man, this is your house, man. As long as we're here. Awesome. So, that's what I understand now, right? I was
and I'm pretty sure it's yeah, my partner basically.
Yeah, so that day you work as a property. Because I wanted to give you, I was establishing a relationship. And I was like, okay, let's
We
do
guys
that.
have to know I'm actually a mastermind. Is it get a million?
So I want to start my projects here. I'm established.
Okay, we'll do
Even Centon, they did a fucking crap. You just came in, even Anderson. So I said, okay, bro.
That makes sense.
So then they come to.
It's done properly. And for me, you gotta feel comfortable.
That's what I'm
Now you try to use
They
it.
over there. And bro, she upside down like $165
You're gonna spend that money in today.
on the construction. Basically, they on the water, on the other property about $50.
This is the whole reason was that the house is new. I said, dude, it was supposed to be
We
the
probably gonna
basement.
be able to get
So for me, I think it has to be 600 for the AC plus advance for the basement.
Oh, yeah.
For the kitchen cabinet. He said, no, that's not my back. After I said, I said, bro, you kidding me? There's no way. So, not more.
But you still working.
No, for me, bro. I'm in the business where everybody has to take.
Oh, so
I would get everyone to check everyone.
Yeah.
You sold phones, that's not fair. You always gotta be. I don't expect anybody to work. But I gotta feed my family, I gotta feed my family.
Oh, yeah.
Partner, I gotta feed your family. So you know, if the AC got 5,600, don't charge me 5,600 for the AC itself. And then just charge me a lane. Why charge me arm and a leg? You think in one transaction, and now you lost. What? I work it.
So my whole thing now is, he, I was trying to call him and I never responded. He never responded back to me. I was like, I'm not. So one thing about him, he like, he kept me at. Way through the water. I was like, man, I can't do it. I gotta feel it. I need to.
Biggest thing that TC is following, it's not even like a still thing where like super hard, but you're gonna learn new things because you're gonna see faces, you're gonna talk to them. So I always first thing.
Yeah, I mean, something else, if you can do the AC, you can.
All of that's super simple.
Because the only thing we're left to do
Go to the
is,
cell, have a conversation.
then
Get
you
out
see
of
the
the
next
next
one.
time, you play middle. So we want to check with the cell, and you turn around and sell it to somebody. Somebody that's asking for the money. And all it is, people say, is just sell it. That's it.
You gotta go
understand how that works.
for the AC.
Like, so, if you understand how that works, all the paperwork it takes.
If you can drive there,
That's the
AC,
thing.
once you.
That's it. Also, the TC.
So this is other side?
What?
The other side, but during the week, we have the Zoom. Virtually, every morning,
Also,
8 a.m.
this-
to 9 a.m.
That's it. So, I heard
Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Europe, people learn how to talk to the sellers, how to negotiate, all this.
That paperwork in order to make it official, has to go to the title.
All right, YouTube, we're about to cut this live. I think you guys had enough value today.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
Like, I, like.
Also, you know, okay, perfect.
This is all
Yeah, I know
I
that.
know.
I know that.